Start with that.
You're good. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash.
double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, we're here week in, week out, in season, out of season, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass society known as Babylon, right? America, right? And to wake up the elect of our people, which are within the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar, right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the ones the laws, statutes, and commandments are given to, right? Again, we're here to wake up, what's left of our people, right? Not everybody. We're not out here for every single black person, right? We're doing a job, right? Again, we always say this, we got a job. Go back to 22 verse 9. And somebody hold Ezekiel 9 and 4. Oh, yeah. This is Matthew 22:9. It says, "Go ye therefore to the highways, and as many as you shall find into the marriage." Right. Going out into the highways, right, to find shit like that. You already see, man, this place would be wicked. Right, there's no law, no order, no discipline. Right, and that's what we're out here for, man. We're going out into the highways to find as many as he shall find fit to the marriage. Right, marriage means what? Gather together. It's a congregation. Right, and these people, man, everybody's not going to be in that marriage. Right, it's 144. That's a scary stuff. Right, not everybody is going to make it into that. You got Matthew 22 and 10. It says, "So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good." Right? They gathered as many as they found, both bad and good. Right? Because why? There's many different walks of life. We all come from different, lifestyles. Right? But you can change. We ain't going to be like the Christian churches that say, "Oh yeah, you can come as you are." Right? So those people that say that you can come as you are, they come in there with all their different doctrines, the murmurings, the weirdness. Right? We ain't allowing that. It says, "And the wedding was furnished with guests." Right? It was furnished with guests. Right? That might go bad and good. But we're also making a wedding of our people. Right? What was that scripture we went into? It said, "Those that are which are without the court leave out." Right. Right. That was talking about other nations, man. Other nations, they're not going to be coming in. But you have our people mixed among them.
And the scripture says, "Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished."
Right.
So if you along with the other nations and the heathens, then you're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch hell too.
It says, verse 11, "And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bid him hand and foot and take him away." Right, they kicked him out. Right, he's supposed to have a wedding garment. No, this is the congregation, man. That wedding garment represents, the spirit of the Lord. Right, you're supposed to come in humility. Right, you're supposed to be humble. And you should be ready to learn. Right, what they say in the schools. You go to school, you be ready to learn. That's what they say. Most jakes don't. But you'd rather do that. But then you're going to come up here, how those jakes be coming up here, especially when they have a wife, they get arrogant and shit. And you ain't coming in, with the garment. Right? And that's an example for us as well. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh by shut. Right? So what did they do? They kicked them out. It says, "And cast them into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen." Right? Many are called, but few are chosen. Right? That's a lot that's called, but there's going to be few that's chosen. And that's a scary statement. Right? That's a promise. If I may ask, does the weeping and the gnashing of teeth consist of? You know, that's those nuclear missiles, man. You know, and you're gonna have people that's gonna be fighting the pain, that come along with that. You know, the crying, okay, but that weeping and gnashing comes from pain. You know, in fact, uh,
Yep, I got it. This is Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
right? Oh, set the mark on the forehead, right? Mark of exemption. Mark of exemption goes to the ones that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? And that's our job. We're going out here and setting a mark upon the foreheads that sigh and cry. The ones that actually want to learn and hearken unto the words of Yahweh Ba'ashah, right? The ones that don't, that's on you, right? We've been out here for years, and the word is already out there. You can't say that you never heard of the Israelites.
Unless you've been under the rock.
Yeah, you can't say that you haven't. The scriptures even said it in the last days, man. You can't say that there was not a prophet among them, right? 'Cause everybody knows.
I found the video that the brothers do. There's a camp in every city. And each brother is doing a video, multiple videos a week. So it's almost impossible to search the internet and not see videos like this.
Right. Hey, we didn't get the rest. I got one like that. This is Romans 10 and 16. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who has believed our report? So then faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. And it says, in hearing by the word of God. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, which means truly, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. From the top or from the top? Okay, this is Romans 10 and 16. But they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah said, Lord, who has believed our report? So then faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Right. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. Right. You hear the words, man. A lot of y'all hear it, but y'all ain't got faith. That's the problem. Right? Y'all just hear but don't do. If y'all got faith without works, man, that's dead. If that's somebody can get that.
Also, shalom to the brothers and sisters that be watching.
Shalom. It says, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, early their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. Right. Words of Yahweh Ba'ashah cannot be stopped. Right? It goes to all four corners of the earth. Right? All the ends of it. Everybody knows. Right? We got cats that speak different languages. We got a cat in German that don't even speak language. You got a deaf cat. With deaf cat. And that's whether somebody walk by and say, man, those goddamn people on the corner, those Israelites, they speaking about us, that word is still getting out there, So the Lord don't care whether it's, a good report or bad report. It's still out there. Hey, we don't care. We'll take the bad reputation. Right. Everything you say, you just keep making scriptures. I gotta get $1. Gotta get $1. Take this. God damn.
And people like Vocab Malone goes further. What it said, you can't do nothing against the truth or before it. So when people like him, try to go against the truth, you ain't doing nothing but spreading the truth around.
Oh, you also got celebrities, right? Y'all was just talking about that earlier, right? Celebrities talking about that they Israelites.
Yeah.
That we out, the people of the book. That, can't nobody say that they never heard about, what we're speaking about. Because everybody know about the Bible. Remember that one guy who came up and he said he never heard about Moses? Yeah, I remember that. I don't know who Moses is. I ain't never heard of Moses. Like, how is that possible? Shit like that. Shit like that. That's a perfect scripture. We're out here signing and crying to get some nations like that. Whatever the hell that is. That thing look like you got triple decker things. They got like 3 different segments. Like, what the hell is that?
That's the onion from Shrek.
Goddamn. Like, these kids may look funny, but like they look like actual demons. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? This shit look like a goddamn bug or something, like a spider. Like, first sector, second sector, third sector is good. Right? Like a goddamn snowman.
When I watched the anime Attack on Titan, it literally reminded me of these motherfuckers, and they look all disfigured and look funny. I like them, look like them. Number one, I believe they got that from real demons. Number two, is they got it from these people out here.
And you know, man, that shows the spirit. That shows the spirit of Babylon, because then you looking like that, and then you acting like the way you look. And you think that's okay. You know, that's what they call delusion. That's the spirit that's put on everybody out here, right? Everybody feels entitled to their delusion. And now look at it. Everybody lives in a life of somewhat depression because they know they're fucked. They just don't want to agree with it. They don't want to accept it. Meanwhile, in their mind, they're having a battle against their body, mind, and spirit. Right? A three-way fight.
I got something real quick. This is from the brother Kazak Ben Yehoiada. This is Isaiah 6:9. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
That's the spirit that the Lord put on these people.
Yep.
Right? A spirit of deep sleep. I got you. I keep telling you, man. Every time you say stuff, I'm right on it. I got you. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 10. Verse 7. It says, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep. This is to have closed your eyes, and the prophets and your rulers, the seers have you covered. Right? It's a spirit of deep sleep that is put out upon you. Right? They can't accept it. You know, they're in denial. Everybody is in denial with themselves. Everybody's in denial with everything. That's why once you come into the word of Jehovah Son, you got a whole different mindset from these people out here. You start seeing. That's like that right there. The whole people, everybody that was in the matrix, ain't no circulation. They just walking around like, yeah. They went to escape life, reality.
Yeah. Up at that shelter up the street. That's all. Like we were that shit. They all out there. They just literally walking around like the Walking Dead. Like when you watch the Walking Dead or any one of those zombie shows, you know they walking around the street. You know what I'm saying? Brainless and shit. That's them. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. Right? It's verse 11. It says, the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed. Right? You know that diary. You know what I'm saying? That shows, or I've seen in person. They got the little key. You know what I'm saying? It's sealed. If you don't got the key, you ain't gonna get it. You can now. This has a spiritual seal on it because it's available for everybody to open. But if you run into a scripture like Revelation 13, it talks about 7 days, 10 horns and stuff like that, you ain't gonna know what's going on with that. But you're actually gonna think that it's, you know, so you're not gonna have a common breakdown. So this book is a mystery, right? That's why it's not available for everybody to get. It's only honestly. But glad though, right? So that makes a significant difference, right? You got the word holy. Holy means what? Set apart. Yep. And if everybody understood the scriptures, he just got the breakdowns and that's it. You still don't know what the hell the scriptures tell you to do. Then everybody's going to be coming up as knowing. Literally every last person out there is one to know. That's where you get the energy. internet. Everybody's a internet. Internet. Well, like, it's crazy.
It is.
I got another one for you, if I may. Well, I'm gonna finish off this one. I got another one. It says, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, "Read this, I pray thee," and saith, "I cannot, for it is sealed." So it's a sealed book. You know what I'm saying? It's a sealed book. Now, going back into you know, because I think you made mention that yeah, we out here, and y'all want to know that we've been out here, man, right? I got it. That's Ezekiel chapter 2. I would get 5, but I'm gonna go up to 1 because it just builds it up. It says, "He saith unto me," that's what I'm trying to go through. "He saith unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee." So it says, and the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me from my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I sent thee to the children of Israel, the rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
A good precept to that. My favorite one is Judges 10. Right? Yep. All throughout the scriptures, the Judges shows how our people and our fathers kept going off and serving unto other gods. Right? They were serving unto Balaam, Baal, Dagon, right? All these Egyptian gods.
Yep, continuing on, verse 4, it says, "For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted, and I do send thee unto them." That's what we out here doing right now. It says, and thou shalt say unto them, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh." Here it says God. It's verse 5, this is the point. It says, "And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear," meaning it's not really up to us. If you hear, you hear. You don't, then you just don't. You know what I'm saying? We out here to put the message. That's it. Right? We not other Israelite camp. Any Israelite camp that's out there doing stuff like that. Look, brother, look, sister, they out there for clout. You know what I'm saying? It says, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. Meaning forbear meaning not listen. Whatever. It says, "For they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there has been a prophet among them." Now this goes back to Amos 8, where it said, "They shall wander from sea to sea, seeking to try to seek the word of the Lord, and they're not going to be able to find it." I thought I saw you out there. You was one of them Israelites, right? Nah, you ain't see me, nigga. You ain't see me, nigga. You should have saw me when I was out there, but nah, you ain't see me. Forget about it. And I ain't got you to say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Me.
And what me?
You must
I
be.
think you see his stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, you was one of those niggas that was smoking on that weed. Yeah, I think that's getting to your head.
Yeah, look, the Lord,
What's the Revelation 14 breakdown?
Yeah.
I don't
the Lord
know.
ain't we ain't required to get them
No.
information after that.
No.
Too late.
Scripture comes along with that when Peter told the Lord, "I will not deny you, no matter what," and then he denied the Lord 3 times.
You know, as a security measure, just for the fun of it, I might walk around with the Quran just to throw people off when that shit when that stuff happens. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I got the Quran right here.
Yeah, like,
I use this to wipe my ass.
brother, it's gonna disintegrate.
Oh, yeah,
It's gonna disintegrate in your head. Oh, yeah, that's the last prophecy before it all kick off. The Quran got to disintegrate. I remember I brought that out. I remember I brought that out. Yeah, they believe that the last prophecy of the Quran is that all the words in the book, disappear. And all the page just becomes blank. Come on, man, I'll make it disappear, bro.
It'd be flushing down the toilet.
Yeah, don't recycle it. That's all it's good for is recycle.
Like the homeless.
Put it in there. It'll disappear.
Hey, the scripture say, "Be wise as a serpent, and the harmless as a dove."
Yeah.
Like the
Gotta be
homeless.
wise.
I don't think they got that much access to toilet.
I thought they were going to, use it to eat. Paper could be edible, I guess.
everybody, right? But that shows that, again, just last week, that orange bearded. How the hell is it that our people got these opportunities still? We still got very small opportunities. But once it becomes the Islam tradition, you got nothing. That shows that our people, again, they don't know what the hell they do.
I got James 2 and 14. It says, what doeth it profit? What doeth it profit, my brother, though a man say he has faith and has not work? If faith save him? He said, if a brother or a sister be naked, destitute of daily food, one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warm and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, but doeth it profit. Even so, faith, if it has not worked, is it dead being alone? Say, yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works.
Right. Those are a lot of people out there that say that they have faith, but they don't do the works of the Lord. Right? They may go to church every Sunday, but right after Sunday, they don't do jack shit. They go right back to committing sin. Right? Everybody out there is full of shit. They're sinning inside the church. They sinning in it. Right? But what do you say? You show me your faith without works. I'll show you my works. Right? By his faith.
Hey, I got the brother on here put a scripture up that's basically backing that up. This is from the brother Valor. This is Psalms 25:14. It says, the secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will shew them his covenant. And that's exactly what it is. We'll go by the fear of the Lord, and he's going to shew us the way of salvation.
Right. You know, a lot of people, man, they don't go by what the Lord tells you. But at that point, man, you're responsible for yourself as well. Right? If you're not praying, you're responsible for yourself. The Lord is going to show you his works. So, and the Lord's works is not pretty. Yep. Yeah,
To be a man of the Lord cursing, you know, and then once you realize that those words that was spoken to you happening, you know, that your life could be flashed before you, man. Because a lot of these people come by to get a condemnation. They walk by to get condemned, right? You know, or judgment, to receive a judgment, you know, a future judgment.
they get sealed.
Yep, it's sealed. Yep.
Again, man, that's when you know, if you're not praying, them angels, man, they just going to step aside, the spirits going to step aside, let the demons come attack you. Yep. And a lot of these people are too far gone. Right? There's no fixing that until destruction. That's the only way.
The Bible calls them reapers.
Yeah, that was
Death angels when you're going through.
what I get. Oh, the Grim Reaper, right? That was the Grim Reaper. That's a death angel. Yep. I actually got two. Because that's a good thing you just said, because you got a lot of people out there that says, well, the Lord came to me and talked to me about this, that, and the other. But what is the Lord told about? We got Psalm chapter 65, verse 12. Like I got two really quick. I think they said, yeah. This Psalm, and what happened with Samuel too, right? This Psalm chapter 65, verse 5, it says, by terrible things and righteousness, right, wilt thou answer us. He answers you through judgment. He don't just come down to you and just say, look, my son. You know, and black women love saying that garbage too, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is what you do. No, he answers you through judgment. That's how he shows you things. Like if he knows, you know that the Lord is dealing with you if you're going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you what you did wrong, or show you that you did do wrong through what? Through judgment. It'll show you that you're doing right. What? Judgment don't always have to be bad. That's what you gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there, Christians. You know what I'm saying? Judgment, you get judged. Right? You go to a courtroom, it may be in your favor, and you might be judged righteously. You know what I'm saying?
I got a
Brother, going out grimace. The hamburger, McDonald's, grimace, or whatever.
Yeah.
That word grim goes to fierce or savage.
Yeah, right. With like grim times.
Yep.
We're looking at grim times.
right.
So that's savage. When the Grim Reaper comes to kill you that way, that's called a savage death. When somebody's tortured and shit.
Grim times.
I was just about to say, you beat me to it.
Oh, one second.
Unless you want to.
No. Yeah, it says, "Oh God of our salvation, who art the confidence of all the earth, it's like of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are afar off upon the sea." Now, also Psalm 9:9-16, it says, "The Lord is known by the judgment which He executes." Right, that's how the Lord is known. That's how the Lord is known. Right, what do they call it? I'll show you. Even like power. You know, when he's judged, when he's known by his judgments, right? That's talking about death, destruction, right? Anything that he could think of.
So, of course, people say, judgment must begin in the house.
Yeah, the Lord's right.
Which is the house of Israel. Okay? Got this right fast? Revelation 14:14. And it says, "And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of..." My bad. It says, "And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in your sickle and reap, for the time is come for you to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped." So Yahweh Shai is the ultimate grim reaper.
And he's coming back with the sword, right? He's coming back with destruction. Simple as that, right? Nobody want to get it. That's on him, because that's why it's going to come as a thief in the night. That's why they say to read the Bible front to back. Y'all ain't reading a day in your life.
You Christians that come against us, you need to fight other Christian doctrines. Don't come at us.
Okay.
They're three persons Trinity.
Yeah.
They're three separate people, but yet they're still one.
Yeah.
What kind of shit sense does that make? So the angel spirit came down and had sex with Mary to bring back himself
Trying to make it make sense, man.
in a first generation reincarnation.
And like the brother said last, that's like an alter ego. Like Bruce Wayne in the morning and fucking Batman at night. You know?
It's an identity crisis.
Yeah.
And the Most High is not like that. He's not an author of confusion. How hard is it to believe that the first spirit created every damn thing? And they'll say, well, if he created everything, did he create himself? No, the Most High did. But he's the creator of all things. Yahweh Shai ain't a thing. Like, shut the hell up.
You said the firstborn of every creature.
Yes, that's that part. First Colossians.
I don't think a lot of people that come against us hear the things they even say. Because when you, sometimes when I like doing is like rewinding, and it's just like, does he know what the hell he's still saying? Or is he just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Yahweh is, what Yahweh Shai say, I'm the Alpha and Omega. Well, wait a minute. Now you're saying Yahweh was created, the firstborn created. When he's the beginning of everything, right? And that ain't for us to know. But they're asking, well, how did God work?
Okay, see, and then now when you like this phone, right? You know, I always like bring this example. I make this phone. I'm above this phone. I'm outside of this phone. This phone has whatever parts in it that I made it, put in, right? I'm above it. You know what I'm saying? Anything above that doesn't matter. Right?
Yahweh Shai has the beginning, the Alpha and Omega.
Right.
But the Most High don't have the beginning or end.
So now you're dealing with the time and the space and the matter. He's above that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the scientists don't even know how that works all the time. And now you want to try to worry about how the beginning was made. That's
An explosion.
Yeah.
You know the words they put behind after it, Big Bang Theory. A theory is a guessing game. They don't know.
Yep. Theory.
It was a big bang, and life came out. So you would think if that life was that intelligent, it wouldn't need a woman.
Right.
It would be asexual. Like why? Well, in that case, well, how the hell did the woman come along?
Yeah.
How did the animals come along in the order that they came in?
Yep.
So for the ecosystem?
Yep.
How did the plants know when to grow? I mean, it goes on infinity, man. Bottom line, you gotta leave those people alone. It's tight on the scientists, man. Big Bang Theory, right? Theory. But yet they enforce it in school. They got us in science classes for enforcing the Big Bang Theory and saying they're teaching like it's a way. And they're saying that it is a thing. To bring confusion. Do you know a lot of those top scientists, they worship Satan?
Yeah.
That's a God himself.
Yeah.
You ain't questioning that God, are you?
How is it a theory, right? Hypothesis. When if you bring in religion, they're going to say, "Oh, that's just belief." I'll tell you what. They believe dogs came from rock. What? That's when I stopped talking. Yeah, I'm like, you telling me a dog came from a rock? Dogs come from rocks?
Yeah, we got
nothing to say, man.
we can't have a dialogue with a goddamn unbeliever.
Yeah.
We got these people in these debates dialoguing amongst the other Israelites about the new moon, black moon, and all that. They ain't gonna get it.
You know what they taught us back in 5th grade? That chickens came from T-Rex. And that's why
They've been teaching this stuff.
and that's exactly why when something like that comes up here, we don't debate because it's stupid. We don't got no word. This exactly. We are not in the time for those silly ass debates. You know what I'm saying? Especially now. You know what I'm saying? What edification is going to get out of that, man? You know what I'm saying? I recently saw a video. I can't remember who it was, but it was like two older, I guess, brothers. I don't know who they were, but they were like, oh damn, white beards and everything. But you only saw, I think they were like Vegemite or something. But you only saw like 16 minutes out of the 2-hour live stream. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we are here for purely edification, like something like this. That's why we ignore stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get any out of edification out of something like that, man. Right?
And scripture it's Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, as he also be a light to him. Answer a fool according to his folly, as he be wise in his own conceit. So you don't answer stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, then you start looking like folly.
Yep.
Yep. That's when Matthew 7 come to play and say, cast out that pearl to a swine. Unless they trample you, rent you. Then you get in a big argument, and the whole purpose of you being out here, the devil won. Yeah. They got in an argument, police came, now you ain't out waking up the elect.
Yeah. You get into an argument with a belligerent person, and what was crazy, you can hear it from far away, and y'all both sound exactly alike. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman.
I know I got caught up in that too.
Yeah, you know, like especially like what a woman in a yard, a yelling contest, and then people out the window seeing both y'all just alike. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
You both look wrong.
Yeah.
I got something as well. This is from the brother. Here we go. This is from the brother GMS Tazadak. It says, "But avoid foolish questions." Sorry, this is Titus 3:9. "But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain."
There was a reason why Paul was saying that.
Yeah.
They was going into that bullshit. They knew reincarnation, but they was following Greek mythology on I was a bird and this and that, or the Egyptian shit.
Yup.
And it became a striving back and forth about genealogies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we can't sit up there and say, well, our great grandfather, but we know through the spirit who we are. And what they do, these people do, these debaters, they conjure up conversations and rivalings, right, to get the audience stirred up. Yep. They don't care about the Lord. They don't care. They care about the attention. And I heard that geek in the car yesterday. I was doing a video. He said, man, when we retire, we're going to have to rest because of all the hard work we put in.
What the fuck you talking about retiring for in the first place? You know what I'm saying? We still in this hell.
I'm about to say the work is never done until the Lord comes back.
It's time to retire. You know what I'm saying? This work, this goes on forever.
And that shows they ain't got no, this is important. Yeah. Right? They ain't got no morals in it. They got nothing in it. The only thing they see is money.
What hard work did you put in?
Yep.
What hard work did you put in? You keep coming out of nowhere, and that damn car has always been a damn demon, man. I ain't never liked that nigga, man.
When we come out here, we do these lessons, videos, right? We ain't coming out here just to do it.
Yep.
Right? We got a job to do.
Yep.
Right? I've been saying that all week. Yep. And we got a job to do.
Yeah, and we might not get paid for this job that we doing.
You know? That's the reality of it too. You know? Hopeful of that. You got this right there. 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days. 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
Right, scoffers walking after their own lust. Right, a lot of these other kids, people that walk by gnashing their teeth, right, they're walking after their own lust, their own needs and their own desires.
That's the problem. It's because of their own peril.
Troubling time, perilous time.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, that thing's that's a serious peril. But what you say?
What's that?
That
No.
forest down there.
Oh, yeah.
But that could come from us being sick. What the hell she doing wearing shorts out? Oh,
Came from the Baltimore Zoo.
She had to find clothes somewhere.
how the fuck is it? How is one side lopsided up and still it's switching and it's still lopsided?
Yeah,
The same
the one
way.
side, took over the other side.
Yeah.
You know, you got two parts of your body.
Oh yeah, one side is bigger than the other.
Yeah. When they, like, if you got, if they testing you for, what's that shit when you, sepsis, they'll take blood from both sides of the body. You would think it's all the same, just like the waters. Oceans have different waters.
Get it?
The body has different, that's why when everybody's side is different. So when they hit like 400 or 500 pounds and 4 feet tall, right? Something's gonna be off. It's gonna manifest itself.
Yeah.
So one of them big ass cheeks is gonna sit up way higher than the other. One gonna go up due north and the other one going south. It's just what it is.
Two systems.
Both sides of the body isn't communicating. It done got out of control.
Yeah.
So it's like the Pacific Ocean and Atlantic.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's why you got a crack in your ass. That's why there's a crack there. So there's a separation.
Yeah,
It's
That's why you got two nuts. That's why you got two breasts. You got two eyes, two noses,
literally two everything. Come to think about
two
it.
ears.
Think about that. Yeah, you got two everything. That's crazy.
Your body is connected to two different parties. The left side of the brain tells the right side of the body what to do.
Vice versa.
So that's what Paul was talking about. We are one body. Those two units of the body work together to create one. That's why I say we have different offices, but at the end of the day, it makes it all work together. So, but when it gets out of hand like that, then one part gets lopsided, the other one ain't communicating with the lopsided side, and then the lopsided side is fucking over the smaller side, and now you got a confusion in the body, like cancer.
And that's Wow, we said the unity camp.
That's why we can't unity camp. That's what I'm saying. That's why one of the ass cheeks is so much bigger than the other. Because it's not in unison. One breast hanging down to the knee and the other one sitting all the way up.
God damn.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a terrible thing to live bad, John.
Oh, that's why when you have a stroke, it'll always be that one side. Like, because that's that's like you got ischemic strokes, which is not as deadly, they're the blockages. And then you have the other ones, I forgot what the other ones are, where the vessel just bursts in your head. The ischemic strokes are a little easy to deal with because it's just a blockage and they got to unblock it. So if you feel like you're having a stroke, that's why they say go to the hospital quick. So they can put anticoagulants in there to break up the block. I know a brother in the truth just had a stroke not too long ago. And he went to the hospital and he got there in time and it opened the blockage up.
So do not too much damage.
Yeah, see them strokes are those blockages. So they're like scoffers. They'll come in and try to block the word and it cause confusion in the rest of the body.
You know, don't be foolish, man. You gotta get something straightened up.
They're like stumbling blocks. Oh, and one guy came up here and do everything and shit.
You know, and that shows, man, again, that's why you can't have those unity camps. That's why it shows that that's a difference. That's why we work.
That's right.
Y'all don't. Y'all the camps, man. Y'all try to have unity camps. Somebody asks a question. Y'all do totally different things. That's a stroke. Brotherhood over breakdown.
You said what?
Brotherhood over breakdown.
That a title or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Al-Azhar did that. With the LA camp, he went to the LA camp.
I remember they went to the camp. I saw that.
He put brotherhood over breakdown.
How's that?
That's why he can't. You know
the Lord's word is always first before anything.
Right. You know
what are you talking about?
I did a video that those brothers need to go back over breakdown.
Oh, that's why you did the. I saw it.
Yeah.
That's why you did the video on that. I actually just saw it was like a couple days.
Yeah. That's why every time we see them, they wax worse and worse and worse. Why? Because what does the scripture just say, man? They walking after their own lust and their own desire. It's like people men are seducing so well. And y'all don't take this seriously. That's why Christians keep coming up cutting y'all ass.
Brotherhood over breakdown.
Yeah.
Why would you title something like that?
At this point, anybody that follows them, it's your fault.
That means it's about being brotherhood over saying the letters of Paul is unauthenticated. We can't be a brotherhood over that. That's some weird shit.
That's some weird.
How do you know the brotherhood? Right? The wicked brother. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Said brotherhood over breakdown.
Basically, brotherhood over what the Bible says.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got this right fast. This is 2 John 1 and 10.
Bring it out.
If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, which the doctrine is a breakdown. Okay?
Absolutely.
Receive him not into your house,
Yep. This is the Lord's house right here.
neither bid him Godspeed.
And we ain't gonna say, bless you, my brother. Continue on in the ministry. Now, if you come up in peace like Brother Amos, he didn't come up against us or anything. He saluted us, wanted to get a little bit of the word and leave off. And we asked him about, you better get on board with that mark.
Yeah.
We didn't warn them,
A lot of these people in these other camps are like secret disciples.
Yeah.
Great millstone.
You see, Hakar and Hassan, I did the video yesterday. They talked about the breakdowns that they put out about the new moon, the mark of the beast, and the New Testament, the new covenant that they came up with, basically. I'm like, what? That all came from Great Millstone, man. fucking frauds, man.
You can tell that a lot of their congregation listening because we had guys that say that who they go to when it comes down to switching cats. They come to Great Millstone. We had guys that said, "Oh, I just follow them." You know, a couple guys follow Wi-Fi. You know, they said, but Great Millstone. Once they start talking about that RFI, you know, the MOTV, I'm like, nah, man. You know, they don't even believe. Right. That's how they know. How do you know who teaches about it? Because we the only ones that really teach about that.
Yeah, HODC believe it, but you don't see them doing videos on it. So HODC, they bugged out too. Barack going over to Israel. This is the way you get cleansed. By standing on that? The Lord got to cleanse the land first before we get even. First of all, that represents at the pool of Bethesda, when they were jumping in the pool to get healed.
Right.
And the Lord healed him himself, showing that you didn't need to jump in the pool to get healed. The Spirit healed you. That land can't heal you, man. Only the Spirit of the Lord can heal you. Damn demon. Back, demon.
Talk about the elect. None of them push the elect.
None of them push the elect. You got Christians now talking about the elect now.
Yeah.
You see how far out of the internet has gotten. You know what I'm saying? You got Christians doing one thing, then you think that like something called brotherhood breakdown. That's how far gone the internet has gone.
The brother over here, GMS Bear Witness of the Light 444, he said these other camps are lazy. And that's what you get as a product of lazy-tivity. So that's all that is. The fact that you can make up something as asinine as that with these new moons, and then the fact that you want to go into these other camps with these other different doctrines, it doesn't even make sense. It's just laziness.
I tell you what,
That's absolute truth.
that's true. Because on the way down here, we were literally saying that I think Great Millstone is the only one that pushes videos out 24/7. 24/7.
What's that, Isaiah 64:7?
Yeah.
No, go ahead, bro.
Oh, okay. No, that was it. Or
It's Isaiah 64:7.
yeah, like I said earlier, man, we don't give rest. You don't know rest? Yeah.
Yeah, might as well read it.
Yeah.
I got some afterwards.
It's the book of Isaiah 62 and 7. It says, I'll start at 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Right. We give no rest. We're constantly day in, day out, week in, week out, in season, out of season. Right? Prophesying.
Yep.
Doing these lessons and videos. You know, we're edifying. And that's something that y'all jakes, man, out there, y'all don't do. A lot of y'all other camps, y'all don't do. But what's crazy, the elect, they in other camps too. You know, the Lord will bring them out of that. Right? Again, me and the elder both had dreams on Brother Amos. You know, one time in the dream he came up and his like the shirt fringes disappeared, garment appeared, like a full garment down to the foot. Right, that's a prime example. A lot of Jake can switch and hearken unto the words of Yahweh Shah. Right, the full excellence.
Yeah. I got something for the brother right here. This is GMS Bear Witness. This is 2 Samuel 3:1. It says, now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. But David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker.
Right.
And that's, oh, sorry, go ahead.
You know, that's prime example, man. A lot of y'all out there, man, y'all in the house of Saul. That's just what it is. Y'all be in the house of Saul. Y'all waxing weaker and weaker. That's why every time we even hear about the news of other camps, they coming out with different doctrines, and it just gets dumber and dumber.
And there's a point that you made earlier too, when you mentioned that, you know, that there's other camps. There's other elect, the hopeful elect in these other camps. With them growing weaker and weaker, they when you read Ecclesiasticus, I think it's 27:3, where it says the birds resort to their light.
Right.
The birds in the birds of the hopeful elect is going to come out of these camps and come back to where they're supposed to originally be at. Yep.
No, and the fact that these other camps, man, they got a lot of followers, but it's not about the following. It's not about the route. It's about the spirit, right? Y'all spirit, is getting weak, and a lot of your followers are going to see that. Right? I ask this every time. I even ask this in videos. What are you going to do for your followers in the last days, and what are your followers going to do for y'all? Y'all ain't going to hear jack shit from each other at all, for both things. Why? Because y'all don't believe until your whole life shut. Y'all believe until your own vainglory, your own conceit. Right? Y'all believe y'all can call the Lord whatever you want. That's what you put brotherhood over breakdown. Right. Oh, get rid of the name of the Lord. That's what that bullshit happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was gonna say, I looked at the Saul and the definition of Saul. It means desire, but then the name David, it means beloved. You know, so the elect are those that are beloved of the Lord. You know, whereas the house of Saul are those that, like Saul. Look at how he came into being king. You know, he had the stature, the look. You know, but the you got people that are desiring to be the men of the Lord, right? But they're not beloved of the Lord. Yeah, you remember Eleazar and Akab, they was up there on Peatless thrones.
Peatless thrones.
You remember that?
God damn.
You had Eleazar sitting up there. Yeah, you had Eleazar sitting up there leaning on the side with the microphone, spitting his game and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You see what's happening. Yeah, like you can see you can see what's happening, because it's like they're trying to put on this front like they are, you know, as if they already in the kingdom. You know, like you desiring the kingdom. We want the kingdom right now, but a man of the Lord is going to have that, like the Lord really put me. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll be humble about that. You know? Yeah, you gotta suffer.
It's a flood coming too.
I mean, but at the same time, it's about having confidence that the Lord is with you. You know, but you don't know whether the Lord really fully with you. You know, we can't prove it. It's a faith thing. Yeah, that's why. Patience. Yeah, suffer. Patience, affliction, right? Prime example, parable of the sower, right? The ones that fell upon stony ground, those are the ones that can suffer, persecution or affliction, and things get hard, that they get offended, right? A lot of y'all jakes, man, y'all don't actually suffer through persecution. No, y'all don't get inflicted, right? When you're inflicted, man, you're closer unto the Lord. Yeah. Right? That's why when you pray, things get hard. That's the Lord putting those spirits in, right? That's the Lord testing you, right? Inflicting you get even closer. Yep. But if you faint in the damn adversity, this might get the I'm about to get something for the brother. With that, did y'all finish reading? I was finished. You want me to keep going on that? I didn't think you read that. Did you read the whole thing? I said, give them no rest. Yeah. Yeah, but if you want, we can read it. Ecclesiastes, Isaiah 62 and 7 again says, and give him no rest. Go to 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon your walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Very important. Right. We don't hold our peace day or night. That's why I said earlier, man, we prophesy week in, week out, day in, day out, in season, out of season. Right? Constant. Right? We give no rest. Why? Because we're in a spiritual warfare. Yeah. And a lot of y'all in the camps, a lot of y'all Jakes, Christians, right? Y'all not serious about it. Y'all take it as a joke. That's why y'all turn the Lord's house into a house of merchandise. Yeah. That's why y'all start selling, the birch, Israelite birch.
Selling
breakdown, selling prayers, selling Hebrew names. That's what I was thinking, man. How can they be brothers over breakdown?
gotta pay you for a breakdown.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right. That's more money over everything.
Money, y'all put money over that money. All right, what y'all doing, man? That's right. Hey, you fuck with that. I'll pay you for a day. It says, just to bring out a few scriptures, we bring out that scripture, your extended scripture pack is expired. Gotta pay again, 25 a month. Yeah.
Patreon, they gotta go with your Patreon.
Yeah, the Patreon, yeah.
It's all a hustle.
So did they have tiers of that too? The Patreon, 25 basic membership.
Yeah, they do.
And 199 platinum tier.
And then Deacon had something with the get your counseling, the marriage counseling.
Yeah.
So if your wife was going off, you got to come to him, and he sits in a big chair with his arms up.
That's adultery.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he sits there. What seems to be the problem, sister?
Yep.
And she said, he just talked to me like trash.
No, brother.
That's a no, like Matumbo. No. Right, and then now, when that happens, the woman looks at him
Like,
I'm
right.
like, damn, he got it going on. He got
the authority.
And then she gonna start causing shit on problem on purpose so she can go sit to the deacon in the chair and get her rocks off.
He know what he's talking about.
Yep.
Oh, that's the deacon.
And then she gonna start threatening with the deacon.
Yeah.
You do that again, I'm going to tell the deacon.
Now I got scared.
You see Nate? So they got it from Nate, they hijacked it. Nate teaches that he must get everybody's phone number, and whatever problem they have to come to weekly councils and shit like that. And they said, we know what's going on in your home. I'm like, what the hell? This man thinks he's the most high.
Yeah, what something like that.
Comforter was doing that too. Yeah, he was comforting all right.
Yeah, man. Captive Philly woman late.
That's what it is.
I saw a video of that guy, man, riding a limo, rapping. He was up
Oh,
there
you talking about the
rapping.
comforter?
Yeah, the comforter.
Yeah, with that big gut.
Was that going off? Or we know that, but according to the
know
law,
that.
right? According to the law, which they try to say that in the book of Numbers, man, if that woman want to make a vow onto the Lord, they got to go through that man first. They don't say nothing about going through no bishop.
Well, the vow to the Lord is your Lord. It's her Lord.
Right.
A woman can't jump over you to get to the Lord unless she's by herself. You know what I'm saying? She has nobody. But guess what? The Lord is going to bless her with somebody in that day. Trust me. A lot of you women claim, I don't need no man.
Sure.
Even in the church.
Right.
I'm not sharing no man. I'm trying to get the best looking one that I can get. You wait till that day. You ain't gonna worry about if he's tall or short. If you got big feet or little feet.
And so I think that's in the day of prosperity. Get riches, affliction.
And what they doing now? Sharing that.
Like that 4B movement don't do nothing. It don't hurt us.
It really don't.
There's way more men, women than there is men.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay. Yeah, like that stops more diseases then. If you probably saving lives, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What does the scripture say? He that pleases the Lord shall escape her. So we done felt the way to escape these women by pleasing Yahweh Simeon son, man.
Lord's will, and some of us don't.
Yeah. Well, let's say he that have no wife walk up and down like try to get a wife and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, some brothers don't.
It's that easy. Yeah. Them women, man, they got a lot of power.
Yeah, because the thing is, it doesn't only have to be your wife. It could be your mother. It could be your daughter. It could be your sister. It could be your sister-in-law. It could be a woman you know on your job. You know what I'm saying?
Beginning of the sin came to a woman.
It could be your damn boss. It could be a black woman. You know what I'm saying? It don't only have to be your wife. You're going to catch it. Look, We know that the Lord put us in this place for help. We know ain't none of us going to escape it, man. We got really don't. Like I said,
Well, it could be the traffic shit.
it could be. It could be. It could be a random across. Her trying to curse you out. Shit, this is like, yeah, we're all going to
So you
catch.
say you can't even go to put the auto zone to get some breaks out the what we did.
When the Lord said He put out black ashes under a curse, He did. But you know what? We thank Him for it.
Right.
Every day we thank the How God for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we deserve it. Think about it. He didn't do it for no reason. Right? We deserve it.
You read that as you're wrong. Funny.
Oh yeah. That's good.
We get it.
It is. Oh, it is.
Deuteronomy chapter 28. What?
15.
Old school.
Oh.
Yep.
It says, but it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord.
You will not hearken to the voice of the Lord. Like boom came down. The voice of the Lord.
Shakespeare. The Lord.
You know, he never comment on my channel about that. He always need me comment. I just don't do videos on it.
Oh, they-
No,
Okay.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw it.
After the video, he said that's how they were speaking in the 1700s. So I went back and did another video on it. Those motherfuckers that was doing that were some of them were abolitionists, right? They had already whipped Christianity out of us. I mean, the truth, what we believed out of us, and we was already converted by it. So they would go out, and it would please the master that you converted to Christianity. So they will say that they did a great awakening and waking up Christians woke up people. But if I had ever had a talk with one of them Christians, I would explain why. You had a forced conversion, which some of them didn't, if that was the Protestants, they didn't accept that. And then you had the other group that who accepted it and said it made us more docile, it was easily controlled through Christianity. That's why they did it. And that's why you had one Christian, white Christian, fight against another white Christian. That's what the KKK was, fighting against other white Christians. They said we hate blacks, Jews, and all that. They felt, according to the Bible, that we were the curse of Cain, and they were supposed to be over us.
Yeah, no, I seen something that said that there was an article that those KKK they wrote for other members that said that the Jewish people that they're responsible for the race mix.
Right, yeah.
That's
Well,
why they hate them too.
Yeah, well, that's still happening today. Yeah. They wanted to keep their bloodline pure. Well, because it's the Lord. The Lord is the one doing it.
Yeah. Well, the scripture say that the enemy that sold them is the devil. You got those top the Jewish people. They want to keep that pure.
You know why they don't do it. Well, there's no such thing as race mixing anyway.
Right.
You can't mix a race.
Right. You
can mix a blood.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But a lot of those ideologies and everything, what is it, feminism, and all these things that come from those top people, man. They don't follow that. You know, they're women being one.
Yeah. It says, but it shall come to pass. This is Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, but it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, you got basement.
And it said all these curses come upon you. Those people in that land, they ain't got those curses. They try to fit the curses. But that's the only thing they can do. They can try to fit the curses. But how come
that they're looked at as holy people. They claim to know their heritage. How are those people in Israel the real ones? If they ain't under the curses that we are. Look at our people. We're the most lost, most docile, most brain dead people on this planet. You want an example? Go on Park Heights. Go on Park Heights. The bottom part of Park Heights. You see the difference. Going to the top part of Park Heights, man, that joint is clean. You see all type of small hats. They got their own fans, their own community centers, and all that stuff, man. They'll blame it on the pressure. That's what they went through. Although we went through way more, where's our shit? So that curse. And one time, we went to that Airbnb. Then TV was on. I had the TV on, and they had this commercial of this little small hat woman. You know, apparently survived the toss, and she was she had the black Jake to sit there trying to help her and shit. She was, oi, what the hell type of that shit had me down. Oh, white media. Yep. And that's what that is. They keep through their media has got a lot of power. Yeah. That's why it's called business. Yeah. In Hollywood. Yeah.
What media?
Media. How are those the people? How are those the people of God when they don't even believe in the Messiah? Right? They don't fit the curses. They don't believe in the Messiah. And right? We don't bother me the black ass Christians, man. Especially the black Christian men. They'll say with us that got Ty Jackson. See, with us, God, you can just be an Israelite just through the spirit. They don't have nothing to do with flesh. But then he'll say those people in the Holy Land are the real Jews. So that deals with the flesh then, right? Goddamn phony. The owner of Disney, I think there is one of the Jews. Yeah.
Oh, God.
All of them. Yeah.
God,
Yeah. All of them.
And these the mind frame of these Christians,
That'll bring that one out.
it's gone. They speaking against their best interest. Like we telling you that you Israelites, and you like, no, I don't want to be this. You know,
I hate Christianity.
Idiot.
Christianity.
All these years we've been following white Jesus. All these years we was following the Christ. Right?
Right.
All those years. Nothing happened. The so-called street preachers of Christianity has stopped going out. Now we're going out. And now all of a sudden they want to say it's the last days. Well, what happened? All these years we was following Jesus Christ. We should have been out of here by now. White Jesus, by the way. And now they're admitting he wasn't white. We know that.
Yeah.
The thing too is we went through the history of how the churches, you know what I'm saying? The 501c3, you know, the separation of the church and state, you know, all these different religious leaders with Brigham Young, with the Mormons, the Latter-day Saints, the wicked stuff that they was doing. We done went into the history of that Christian church and exposed it. Islam come out of Roman Catholicism, another form. The Bible, the Lord exposed that, man. You know, a lot of the things that the Christians did, the whole history of Christianity was not for bloodshed and murder and rape and robbery. Right? That's all it was. Right? I bring up this example all the time. I went into that. Spanish and the Incas. Right? The Incas, they were natives. Right? You had the Spanish who were, you know, these people, right? Oh, they were these people. They conquered, you know, the Ishikarites, called them Spanish now, right? But what did they do? They had the Incas a Bible, right? A small ass Bible, and they was looking like, what the hell is this? Most of the pages were taken out, right? And they threw it on the wall. They said, man, what the hell is this?
A lot of the laws were taken out. Everything was taken out. All he left was that Reformation stuff, that servants obey your masters. They threw it over the wall, and the Spanish started raping, robbing, and killing. Right? That shows, man, that Christianity is poison. Almost, it's a proven fact that most today's serial killers, most of them are Christians. Yeah, most of those massacres that took place on us, they were all Christians. Yeah. The massacres, the Native American massacres, and all that, they were all Christians. Christopher Columbus, but he was so-called Christian. They raped and robbed the Taino Indians. And when they were so diabolic and so inhumane that when they killed off most of them, they said, "Well, we need more slaves. Go to Spain. Go to Africa." We came right out of Spain. Everybody tell the white man, "Go back to Europe." We would never say that.
No, they're not.
You ain't from Europe.
They're not Europeans. They're Petrus.
Oh, yeah. Right? How the hell do you got, I went into it also the Bear River Massacre, right? Esau slaying the Native Americans. How the hell do you have a massacre right in between the Civil War? 1861 to 1865, man. 1863, they had the Bear River Massacre. So why are you killing Native Americans in between the war? Don't you got bigger matters? Well, America been at war the whole time for hundreds of years. Wars that the media only release. This is the book. How many y'all you put the time in it? Called The Black Kings of Europe. And I read this book. Not a bad book. They go into the Hebrews and first things. I like these short books.
Yeah.
Quick.
They even show the pictures in there too.
Yeah, they're going to what is his name? Basil.
Basil. Yup.
King Basil II from
Mhm.
Europe. And I don't remember too much of it. It goes into Constantine and the money that they had, the women, right? Basil, the Bulgar Slayer. And what happened was a lot of these kings, well, he's so-called black, but you can see on here how they tried to whitewash it already.
Yup.
They chopped it up and made them look kind of. That was the turn of the century when the white man started coming into power.
Doing
They
iconoclasm.
They didn't just take a lot of images, just whitewash them right away. They slowly turned them. And because some of them, as I was reading, and it makes sense, some of them had long hair, right? They had long hair like white men. And who knows why is that the case? Why would some of them have long hair? If they're Negroes, why do they have long hair? Because you got to go to the time of the Dark Ages. Right. Who do we label? Yeah, white woman. And you have Jake, and say a Jake laid with a white woman, right? And that Jake came out so-called mixed. Still has some curliness, but then he grows up and lay with another white woman. That's how the bloodline changed. But the seed is the same.
Yep.
But then, because of the racism, the Edomites took hold of that and capitalized off of that, and then they slowly came into power using that white skin.
They even had even in that book they mentioned that they had actual currency of Yahweh Shai as an actual picture.
Actually did. I saw that actually. They had currency of the Lord
until they took it away.
Yep.
They had to scratch it out just like they did the images.
So the white man is nothing but a thief.
Then Jake, got had all type of styles. Remember the Jake?
Yeah.
And the Jerry curl.
Yeah.
They had that during the Dark Age. The Jerry
Yeah,
curl with the long
1025 AD. That was Jake in power, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see them with swords over the white man and shit.
The Knights of the Round Table. That was Jake.
They were all Jake.
Yep.
So it's kind of crazy. Which means that it really hasn't been that long since we was in power.
Nope. You even had the Ishmaelites over there too.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. That would have been a Jake right there, but they started making them look lighter because some of us did look lighter.
Yep.
You know, we was messing with Edomites. Remember, we was out, we in the power for like 1,000 years.
We was messing with the. Sorry.
Even to this day, you have a nickname.
Simon the Black and shit like that.
We was
The Black Knight.
messing with the Edomites and the Ishmaelites that was over there.
That's
So it makes sense.
When we come into power, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know that.
So again,
Here goes some of the money.
That's way better than what the fuck we got right now.
Yeah, and that was actual gold and silver back then. They used gold and silver.
Real currency.
Yup, them Jews came along and you go into that
That ain't more than
the
that.
money system.
Yeah. That was like 100 times better. Now look at that.
Then they started make notes.
Like when you see the Pope right here, the white man, he gets that Pope shit. He gets that from the popes of Europe, man. That was us.
They knew that we went back to Israel. You know, but they had
right. You know who the first Pope was? Peter. That's what they say. Pope was Peter. This is Job 9:24. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Howard Shah.
That's a dope there. Oh, man.
which one? This
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They had a picture of Yahweh Shah on the money. That was supposed to be Yahweh Shah.
Mm-hmm. So they started scratching it out.
And notice it's on gold.
Yup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What we got now? Credit cards?
For the white man to take that and make it, since they had long hair, they would make that and seem like it was a white man.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a white man.
Yeah.
They're really jealous of it. Just like the feminists are jealous of men, the white man is jealous of us. That's why he used our women as a weapon against us. You women, you think you're benefiting through your amenities and all the currency and everything you got, but that's really designed to destroy you. That's why with all the wealth you got, you're still unhealthy and unhappy. That's why you're walking with one ass cheek way bigger than the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're unhealthy and unhappy. You can see it real clear right here. Why they start cutting them up and chopping them up and making them look white.
beautiful garment.
Yeah, they had beautiful garments. That's why they joke us about our garments now. But they had beautiful garments back then.
The Israelites, that style is like ancient and futuristic. You look at it, it's
You got the legs,
out of style.
like the legs white shit. Trying to make the legs white. That's the start of iconoclasm.
Yep.
That was called Basil II. The black, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I know Justin.
Liberal crown.
Like they did for St. Nicholas.
Yeah, saying that.
Actually, when I read into it, they have quite a few people named the Black in there, so it was actually quite common.
You had Niger the black.
Yup.
King Edward. They always try to make him white.
Yep.
King Edward. That was
They just lied about everything. Everything you saw was a lie.
Yeah.
Everything you saw was a complete lie. That's why you go to them icon Russian images.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Even up in Russia.
Yeah, them images come before Russians. But a lot of our people was in Russia. What's his when you got the Vlad's, Vladimir.
Vladimir.
What's the other one? What's that?
Some of them do want about everything.
Yeah, it goes to what do they call them? What do they call them?
Rulers.
No, Vlad means ruler.
Right.
Czar.
Oh, the Kazar.
Yeah, the word Vlad means ruler.
Yeah.
Vladimir means ruler of the world.
Yup.
Or world.
Which, funny enough, I had to reread it, but apparently the first Vladimir is in that book.
Yeah. Like that guy on YouTube calling himself Vlad TV.
Yup.
Goddamn demon, man. That LL and Eminem did that rap together. And LL kicked ass, man. He did his thing. Murder something.
Murdergram. Murdergram.
Murdergram.
Those two seasons when Gladiator. It was Jake.
Yeah, that was coming down from not Marcus Aurelius. Septimius Severus.
Yeah, he was a Jake.
Well, Septimius Severus wasn't the first Jake. But they had them white looking bright motherfuckers there.
They were supposed to be his son, which in reality that would have been two Jakes, but they made him be him.
They made him eat them. But we think that, you know,
Yeah.
we know the devil can't be 100% right.
I didn't expect him to get there.
I'm at the,
That's what.
Go ahead. Job 9 and 24.
You got something.
Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is
Right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The main point this time, covering up the judges there. Right? If not, where and who is he covers up the judges. That's all this man has done. Right? In our class, Thursday, they had us learning about the English Saxons. Right now, around that time is when you had the Roman Empire as well, right? And who were the ones that were mainly in the Roman Empire? It was Jake. He was in there. You know, then they left out the fact that the Anglo-Saxons were from Germany, right? The teacher didn't say that. I literally stepped in and said, oh yeah, I know what the Anglo-Saxons are. They're from Germany. Yeah. You know, and then she got kind of quiet about it though. But the Anglo-Saxons,
They don't know.
they don't know. I, stepped in as a point. You know,
angel sons of Isaac.
yup.
The Anglos. That's where you get Anglos.
That's why they named the place in Anglo Germany got Angelin and Saxony. That's why it's named that. It's named after Isaac.
Yeah, like you said, that's where the English come out of.
Right. The English was from Germany, West Germany. Yep. Right, and then the Anglo-Saxons who were Jake, right? But they showed us, these pictures of these Edomites, the videos of some Edomites and Anglo-Saxons were Great Britain. And they tried to say that they were from Europe, which in a sense they were, right? But our people were rooting them. He was in Europe.
Yeah, when you start off at the beginning, the Lord gave everybody according to their land. Remember, it's about their inheritance. But everybody's been rolling since then. But one white man from Europe.
The main point that they tried to leave out in that class was that they was from Germany. She did not want to say that whatsoever. Why? Because they know that our people were in Germany.
He did so good.
Right? That's the shit that the school curriculum put out there. Right? But again, the spirit of how shine, that we're on a whole different level.
Yeah, you gotta sit there if you in school. So I could imagine being in school and sit there and see them say that shit.
It's
like, what
kind
the-
of real hands-on.
They don't even know. I mean, just remember the teachers are taught a curriculum on what to teach the students. So they don't even know.
Right.
I asked my oldest son, I said, next time you go talk to the teacher, ask them why do they call it the United States and those states is united. The Bible speaks about not being united. Unity goes to one. But you know why? Through 13 colonies and how they set it up, they're united in one under slavery. That's what the unification comes to slavery. You can have a slave as long as we follow this law or that law. That's what that was all about. Go ahead. You bring that up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's madness. Whatever guy on Wi-Fi say, it's madness, man. Madness.
What was that? That picture?
Oh, 300.
Job 9 and 24.
Something the church don't read. Go ahead.
It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Uh-oh.
He covers the faces of the judges thereof. It says, if not, where and who is he?
Why the church don't read that? Go ahead.
Right. As I just went into, man, they cover up the faces of the judges. That's all they've ever done. But I just brought out, man, the Anglo-Saxons, man, who was even in Britain at the time? Our people.
That's why it was called the Great Britain.
Right. They didn't want to, they even had to watch a documentary of it. Exactly. And the documentary, of course, they did not say anything about Germany. They didn't want to say it. Why? Because they know that our people were in Germany. They leave out a lot of things, right? But that's why we do our research. And we know who the Anglo-Saxons are, right? They would change our people.
Yeah, when you go into the word SWAT, it goes the word SWAT. Right? They had what you call the SWAT sticker. That's the SWAT sticker. You know what SWAT means?
Like,
Black.
means like sports league.
Yeah. This means black. So it's all nothing but lies. Everything that they and the hitman, I can't say his name because they're black. You know the hitman, the mustache, and the stash. He was one of these.
Yep. Yeah, he was one of them.
Yeah, he hated. He hated. And nobody picked that up until I came to the truth.
Right.
I realized, damn, he don't look like an average white man. He look like an Amalekite.
Right. You got the black hair and all.
Yeah, the little mustache. He was a finance genius.
Yeah.
And then he rumor had it that he got mad that they wanted to be. He knew who we were. And he got mad that they wanted to be like us.
Right.
So that was the rumor that had it. I'm not sure how that goes.
That's what he said. You want to be like
Bernie, yeah, something like that of that nature. That's a lot of kids.
It was a direct project. His father was a
Yeah, they knew at that time they was not Jews. They knew that. But they figured they knew the history. The whole point of them getting control of the Bible is to control the world. They knew that from slavery.
And then right after that, you get independence. Like, come on now.
Yeah, but they knew that from slavery.
Yeah.
It was what's his name? Willie Lynch and all them.
Right.
Going back then, they knew we could convert these people with this book.
Right.
And that's why they took pages out of the book during the Bible destruction group. So during 1918, everybody should know that's around World War One.
Right.
But at the end of World War One, the League of Nations got together and said, let's put them in that land.
Right.
They had that plan going back to like 1920 or 29. Then they crashed the damn stock market in the 20s, right? Yeah. They did that on purpose to set that stage of those people getting in that land.
All these wars, man, is centered around those people, man, and centered around that land.
And that was them taking control.
Yeah.
But the stock market crashing in, these particular people took control of the currency.
Yeah.
Then they set up, I think they already had the Federal Reserve set up. That was set up in like late 1800s, early 1900s.
1906.
Something like that. So they already had it set up. So on the honest tip, ever since the crash, they never recovered. It's still crashing.
Yeah.
Look at the debt. It's trillions of dollars going all the way back.
Yep, 1913.
1913 when they set up the Federal Reserve. Yeah, and it's been in debt since then.
That's a lot of debt. They can't pay that.
Yeah, what's his name? Hoover, I think. One of them, I can't remember what president told them they made a mistake setting up the Federal Reserve. That's going to be a problem. Who said that? They had a problem with that. They knew. He said there's going to be a serious economic collapse. And we're waiting on that. Yeah. Guys, I was talking to that old Jake. Said he didn't want Trump in office. He said, why do you like Trump so much? I said, yeah, man, he's a man. He's got a man spirit. Left-hand side, he'll bring turmoil to the earth. Why would you want that? Why would you want to live like hell, man? This is your life. You're a Christian, though, right? He said, I follow Jesus.
They say that like that you would know in the Bible that the Lord wants destruction to this place, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Any Christian, this is why we say, if you're a Christian and you're out here voting, right? You're not a Christian, right? Because you're voting to do what? You're voting to live in harmony on this place, right? That's what you're voting to do. And the Lord is completely against that, right? The Lord is completely 1,000% against this place.
Yeah, with Romans 15 or 17, thou shalt set up one from among your own people, to be king over you. You know, think about it like this, right? You have the scripture said, when the righteous are in authority, the people go and rejoice, right? But when the wicked bear fruit, the people go and mourn. So you got two presidents. I don't care, no matter who they are. You got two presidents, right? You got one goes into office and people not happy. But when the other one got in office, people still not going to be happy. Which means what? You're dealing with two wicked people, because the wicked are still bearing rule.
Well, here's how dumb this is. People like to say you got to vote for the lesser evil. The problem is they're both evil. So what's your point? When you got no way, so you mean to tell me if I vote for the lesser person or the lesser evil, things are supposed to get better? I don't.
Well, it's like I'd rather take a shot in the head with a 22 millimeter than a 9 millimeter.
Right.
You're still gonna die.
Right.
No, man.
And then when they was down here doing the interviews, the guy interviewed somebody across the street. I think it was an Edomite. He said, "Well, I would vote no matter anyway." But you know, it's crazy. Trump still got the power to vote too.
Yeah, it goes to show you can't keep hearts in their minds. They're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Look, it's bad. Giant food cart sitting on the front.
It's not like one of those seats somebody took out of Crown Vic.
God
The big
damn.
got there in a real big seat.
Shit.
Kids want something.
Yeah.
Store.
It's like,
You know the freezers outside some of the stores, and then you go with the ice in it.
Yeah.
You got that in it. You just open it up. Shit. That's terrible.
man, it's a messed up world we live in.
It's sick, man.
Who's speaking now?
Yeah. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. You know, let brothers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
All around with big seat.
Got big seat on the front.
I know. You can nothing to see.
I think it'll be late. You got that. Oh, big seat.
Yeah, that's gonna be late. With the Tyler booster in the front.
God damn it.
Go ahead, brother. Yeah, our work car got that big seat in there.
Big seat.
All right, go ahead, brother.
My face hurt. Shit.
No, bro, I'm crazy. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first."
That what we see, you know, right now is, you know, our people have totally fallen away. You know, we don't even know who we are. Okay, we got to question where we were. You know, like the history. You know, we you know, the elder brother was just going into. You know, this is we fell away from royalty, man. You know, we was ruling the world. But yeah, we were the real Vladimirs, right?
On both
Like I
sides.
got Vladimir Putin. We were the real Vladimir.
On both sides.
Both
The
sides.
southern tribe had the what's that?
Western.
Western.
Oh no, the Southern tribe had it.
Yeah.
Right, you're right, brother.
And the northern tribe had
And the
the west.
Western. Remember, the world said the scripture says the world was made for our sakes. We're the real rulers of the world. It makes sense that them devils hijacked all our stuff because they knew there was power in that. They're trying to get their birthright back.
Yeah, the land is mourning. The land wants us to come back. The earth wants the righteous rulers to get back in the rulership. The earth is mourning. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
there's videos of actual videos of like, I don't know if you got to question what you see on the internet and shit. Now, but there's like videos where they try to say like the earth is making noises and stuff, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I can believe it, man.
I don't know. I just. I mean, it probably is.
God damn, so they ain't the earth war. That's the answer. The earth echoed.
But I can believe it. The earth is mourning.
Especially when they're digging into the ground so much.
Yeah, you can hear the birds at night chirping. Like, what the?
Yeah,
that's the real. That's 3
I had
o'clock.
to look that up. They said, well, it sometimes happens because of the global this and global that. No motherfuckers don't know.
They don't.
You start fucking shit up. That's the thing.
You got the climate change, man.
I'm coming home 1 o'clock in the morning and hear birds. I'm like, what the fuck?
And they out of course. They don't even know what to do. Right. That's why I was like, hey, these birds supposed to be down south. That's why when the Lord destroyed this bitch, the birds going to be rejoicing and the animals going to be rejoicing. That's in the scriptures. Number one, we going to rejoice.
That's right.
Right. We can't rejoice now. Look at us. Look at our women, man. Look at our children. Look at our animals. They're not even rejoicing.
Prime example.
How can you rejoice after that shit? Be happy with that.
That's a prime example. This place you go, man.
Any man who did, it's probably a simple one that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it reminds them of their mama. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Look at Jake. Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
If that bad Savior revealed the son of perdition.
They probably flames.
Look at the other guy carrying the guys that look like his children, and he rolling the other guy looking like
You got 2 bullets.
God damn.
Hey, you know what happened? The mama's son said, niggas, we going to work.
Yep.
Y'all watching the children.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? If that's how y'all going to do it, then that means if you women want to switch the roles like that, no problem. I got the children sit back and chill and vacuum. Now you get your ass go out and pick up the ground. You pay all the bills. You take care of every damn thing.
You fix the car.
You massage my feet when I'm tired of changing diapers. Although I wouldn't do that, but I change my own children's diapers. Nothing wrong with that. You love your children. But for all that, if y'all want to switch roles, take it all away. But you know what women do? They'll let you. They'll go to work where you do all the hard homework, and then you still got to pay all the bills.
Mm-hmm.
No, bitch, why don't you pay the bills? You got to take it. If the tire is flat, then you got to go out there and jack up your car. That's all I'm saying. Go all the way with it.
Yeah.
Mow your own lawn.
The water pipe burst, babe. I'm here with the baby. You got to go fix it.
Yep. Like breaking the house, your ass.
Yeah, you go to the house.
Yeah.
You brought it at 9mm right there, baby. Go make sure everything all right.
Yeah, you gonna protect.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to be, women want to be equal to men. Be equal all the way.
Be equal all the way
You know
with
what I'm
it.
saying? Be equal all the way. The hell with that selective feminism crap, man. You don't get to pick to be a woman, man.
I go in not Family Dollar, AutoZone. I knew the woman working there because I had a business account with him. The woman telling everybody what to do. I don't think I was going to do a timing belt or something.
Right.
And she was like, you got to line up the marks the right way. Bitch, what the fuck you think I know? And then I had to get some. And then she say, can you go up there and get the alternator for me? Because I can. And the nigga, she becomes a woman.
Yeah.
I can't reach with my fingers. Right? And then here goes Big Jake pushing the thing up. His knees hurt. His back hurt. And he climbing on the thing. She was better fit to get the shit off the shelf than he was. That shows you the woman in their power. And that's why we read 2 Thessalonians, man.
Right.
Because they are of the serpent, man.
Yep. Fucking fell away, man.
We like feminine woman, man.
Yeah.
Right.
No damn masculine woman.
Yep.
So Jays get mad at us because they like the masculine woman.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They want to be whipped with the stitching cord.
Yeah.
Not the extension, but the stitching cord.
God damn.
Whip me, baby, whip me. Sitting on the front of the bench seat of the Crown Vic.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, the Crown Vic.
Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
It says that that man has simply revealed the son of the
He destroyed families. You know, hey, coming upon this Christmas time. Yeah, that's a whole new ball.
It's a whole another parade for that tomorrow.
Hey, I'm gonna say this to you, brothers. This brother was like this first coming in. Don't curse out people on Christmas Day. It ain't right. If somebody say Merry Christmas, fuck you and your Christmas. I'm like, don't do that, bro. They got a little piece of me amongst all, man.
And it's not
When I came in, I was doing that shit. Don't say no fucking Thanksgiving to me. You know? Yeah,
my
Christmas
coworker
start.
said that this morning. Somebody was like, he was telling this kid, he was like, calm down, it's Christmas time. I was like, fuck Christmas.
Out there, Christmas start, the Grinch face pops up.
Now,
Hey, that Grinch would have been us,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Made him look all ugly and stuff. But
Made
then,
it green.
what happened was exactly what happened to us too. He got indoctrinated.
Yup. Yeah. He all tough and then
He
he all green with that green belly and shit.
went from tough to domesticated.
Yeah.
using the right spirit.
Yeah. He was the spirit. He got broken.
Yep. He got broken. He got indoctrinated.
Remember they was dancing around the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
And that's when he got weak and
Yep.
shit. Yep. Because that was representing the Babylon, man.
Yep.
Semiramis.
That's the spells.
Those light bulbs
Yeah.
represents the heads.
Yep.
And I think one of you brought it out.
I think we both did. Because I think we studied into it.
That was you, I think.
Was it?
No, it was one of y'all. Both of you. Whatever. It's in the spirit.
You know something they left out it's actually more like there's a civilization of the French's time. There's more that looks like the French that is like the French. So those people represent and set apart the others. Right? There's a whole group of other ones that look like the French. They just don't have them in the book. But they confirm that's set apart. Right? That
Yeah,
shows
he was mad at he was mad at that day of giving. I thought you were supposed to give every day.
Yeah.
Well, they taking off the Purim.
Yeah.
Going back
Yeah.
up with Esther, I think.
That's the Mordecai.
They take it from there.
Yep.
But we, maybe we'll do another lesson on Christmas.
No.
That's the spirit of our these when you want to be in the Christmas spirit, you know, the spirit of giving. And man, people be going crazy during this time, man. Getting scammed and all type of shit, man.
What is that?
You know? But the families are destroyed,
What is
right?
Walt?
and a lot of these men out here, these simps are trying to do what it takes to try to please the women, man. You know?
And that thing that was said that Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That's right around the corner.
That's the worst.
Simp holiday.
Like, I'll be honest. I wouldn't waste my money on no goddamn box of chocolates. If I can't get it, fuck the chocolate. I can buy the chocolate my damn
I'm
self.
gonna say the chocolate gonna be for me.
It's best to get it after the.
They talking about it's an aphrodisiac. Motherfucker, you got hormones. You're supposed to have the aphrodisiac. You gotta buy this woman a box of chocolate. I mean, it is a cheap way to get ass, though.
I know plenty other cheaper ways.
Get the cheap shit for 2 for 10. Oh,
I remember that shit after the holiday. Well, give me that shit.
but I mean, these jakes, they wind up doing it just to get women from adultery. Think about it. That's when women, and right around February is when a woman want to hook up with a man and get together with him. Only for some adultery, and then like a month later, they done broke up.
Just like marriage. It's the same shit.
Well, for all that, I could have just bought you some damn chocolate, laid down with you, and left. Well, make it simple. Why do we got to go and spend hundreds of dollars on food and sitting down and having a steak sub, man? Why don't I just buy you a dinner, drop a $50 bill or a $100 bill, and be all good? Be done with it. That's what it was. Think about it. These men that go through hard changes to get a woman, they done spent $1,000 goddamn dollars to do something that the nigga on the bike didn't do. The nigga that didn't do anything, she was just attracted to.
Yeah.
If she attracted to you, you're gonna be with her anyway. In fact, she gonna buy you chocolate.
You got to have attitude and shit for the woman. You know? That nigga don't have to have nothing.
He just had to come in and just.
Yeah, he don't even have to get a word. You know, and that Jake coming in and he's just gonna dive in. He's gonna dive in. He's gonna climb up on the top of the board, the diving board. He's gonna be like, lay down. And he's just gonna do a somersault and dive right on in there and shit.
Yeah.
And he ain't do shit.
Yeah.
Think about it. You brothers that had women that may have cheated on you, what did other nigga do? She get all she need from you to do what she, what she like on that end, but she got the other nigga for whatever she need him for.
Well, you remember that?
What did he do? Did he buy anything special? He can't because she can't bring it in the house. He can't buy, say, look, baby, here's some nice slippers, some nice shoes. He can't do that. Because you're gonna be like, where you get these shoes from? Unless she lied and say she bought them herself.
There was a guy who he was locked up, right? Light-skinned guy with gray eyes, right? He was locked up, had his mugshot, and the women all like, we need to bail this man out. Like, this nigga, you don't know what the hell this nigga in jail for. But that's the carnality of the women, man. But
It's only about what they see.
this man of sin, okay, they are reaping the benefits off of the falling away of our people, man. Okay? Off of our people's ignorance. Not knowing who we are.
They put the stumbling block up.
Yep. You got it. And they cornering every goddamn thing. And right now, you're about to really be trapped in a corner when it comes down to these devils, because even more draconian laws and measures are going to come from this devil, man. You got it. Yep.
And y'all brothers watch.
Yeah.
That's why I got, I don't mind either way. Brothers gonna be on the front, brothers will be in. We can watch y'all can watch us.
Yep.
Some people walking too close.
Yeah. And that goes into the draconian measures, man, because they could be trying to set us up, man. Eventually it's going to be something to where they're going to feel like they got to blame the Israelites for something, man.
And you know who's going to follow that blame? That's what the media is for.
Right.
Our own people. They're going to side with Esau to come against us.
And they might have witnesses around. Man, those guys are always down in the harbor, terrorized. We ain't do nothing.
But it's nothing better to die for than the truth.
Oh, yeah. That's why they think boot camp is saying, they were saying it's terrorist. But he was arrested watching Hebrew Israelite video. I'll tell you something, boot camp.
But what about the Christians?
What about the Christians? Like I said, that's what I said in the video. Most of the serial killers in the U.S. are Christian, and that's a proven fact too, right? Now, Vocab is doing this stuff because he knows he's losing. He's afraid. And it don't matter. You, Esau, whoever else, man. And they got our camp specifically listed on, I think, for that ADL, whatever it is. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got Southern Farmers. We're going to tell you right now, man. We're in your way. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of how Shabbat shine. Guess what? We ain't going no fucking way. Okay? We're not going anywhere.
Find the black woman on the ADL.
Why they not?
Threatening to kill men.
Yep. It don't matter what y'all try to do. You vocab, it don't matter. This is why you got vocab sit up there. I can't believe this Hebrew Israelite movement is really doing it. Yeah, because it don't matter how much you try to demonize us, we not going nowhere, man. You're not scaring us, man.
You call it a problem.
Yeah, you're the problem. Christianity has always been the problem, man.
I thought it was freedom of speech. Religion.
Just to show you how bullshit that is.
And then you got agents in these other camps that be getting like, secret info with shit.
Agents and all.
Yeah, agents. And I'm talking about when like, how the hell you know a riot is going on at Capitol Riot? You know what I'm saying? Where the hell they get that info from? You just pop up down there and y'all, they going back and forth and the media is getting away for that. That shit probably could have been shot the whole fucking time, man.
Yeah, that stuff with Hebrew.
Yeah.
Running the cap with mega students and all that is all fake.
How the hell you get that information, man? Isn't that called toe-and-toe?
Toe-and-toe. Then you get interviews right after that.
Right. Yeah, he was in the interview saying the name of Yahushua. Go ahead, bro. You
I
had
just want to pause with this brother was talking about. Truth ain't going nowhere. Isaiah 55:11. Those shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. And it shall prosper it shall prosper in the thing which I sent it. So it ain't going nowhere. The Lord's word's not going nowhere. It's going to prosper.
Yeah, vocab is doing his job to stir up strife. And them people that he stir up strife, they're supposed to. We can't fight against that. No.
They're in the spirit. And guess what? Lord put us more in the spirit too, because now we have a much better understanding that they're supposed to do that. You know what that does? That sharpens us up. That's why you got brothers like this elder here. He goes really heavy into Christians, man. You know what I'm saying? We are not going. And guess what, man? You can try to put us to death. And guess what? You can kill us, and we still not fucking dead. Piece of shit.
That's a part of the cost, man, that our lives, man, are at risk. It's not really at risk because, if we up to the Lord, if we die for the Lord, then we good, man.
But this life, like Elder Malcolm always opens up, put our life on the line. Work. You actually are putting your life on the line. Life, what it means by life is this life that you know.
Right.
Put on the line. You ain't gonna die. But your flesh will.
Your flesh will. Yeah.
But then he'll bring it back. Yep. But for right now, the life, like the blessing is to see this devil go down.
Yep.
But if we don't, then we were made what? Perfect. Yep. The word perfect means completion. When you hear the scripture says, "Be ye therefore perfect as your Father is in heaven," you're talking about the completion. Not talking about you making little mistakes here or there. You look that word up, it just means completion. Bro, when you die on this side, doing the Lord's work, when Paul said, "I finished," he was made perfect. So Paul was perfect. Go ahead, brother.
I was going to say the brothers that you have on this side, they're going to be in a chariot looking down at the destruction.
Yeah, when you die, everybody, when they die, they go over to the third heaven.
Yeah.
And they go up there, and you get a spiritual body. The soul leaves, and then you go into what you call a spiritual body. So all those people that died through the hell that was here on this earth is in the back cheering, waiting on the Lord.
Yep.
Right behind Yahushua, because Yahushua is waiting on the Lord.
You ain't getting rid of us. You just not.
Yeah, we're in the spirit world doing the same thing.
Yep. You're not getting rid of us, man. I don't know what vocab and friends think they doing, man. But you're not getting rid of us. You're not getting rid of if it is of the Lord, it will remain, right? And that goes towards you other fake ass like camps too, trying to come up to us and debate us and stuff like that. We through the spirit of Yahweh Shimmy Shah, Great Millstone has 100% truth. We will always say that.
Hey, I did a video earlier this week that we don't got to prove that we the men of the Lord to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to. We don't have to. I'm gonna get this right fast.
Scripture says when the term will happen, then it should be known for my problem.
Yep.
This is Matthew chapter 16 and verse 1. It says, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted, desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven.
A lot of these people, they want us to show signs that we are the men of the Lord, man. Okay, this is the sign. The signs is right there in front of your face. Okay, but you can't get it. Go ahead.
He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times?
All right, pointing to the next verse. Go ahead.
A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
Right, the sign of the prophet Jonas. Right, he went into the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. okay, Yahushua, okay, he fulfilled the prophecy as well because he went into the grave for 3 days and 3 nights, okay, and then he was resurrected. Yahushua was resurrected, okay. So what?
Same time.
Yeah, 3 days and 3 nights. Yeah, so that's the sign. If a man of the Lord dies for the Lord, okay, when the Lord returns, like you said, they're gonna be risen up again. Okay? And then at that point in time, a lot of these people, y'all are gonna be dead and y'all gonna see the men of the Lord coming back. What's that if I can't remember, 3 days? I can't remember, it might have been 4 days.
Something like that, because you got to go through the day.
Right.
But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the parable of Lazarus. You know, the wicked.
Nate went off with that too.
They just don't
He
stop.
said the rich man represented black people with money.
Yeah. He did.
What?
He did say that.
Yeah.
Right. He did say that. I forgot about it.
See, that's the thing when you start telling lies or making up things, you got to keep on making up.
Yeah, well, he got money.
That's what I said in the video. So he quoted his doctrine and he's the rich man.
Yeah.
So these top wicked elite, man, they going to see the men that they tried to put to death, right? For their NWO, because that's one of the things too. They think that going into those bunkers that coming up out of them, that they're going receive the fruits of what they label.
All right, y'all been showing y'all true colors for ages now. That just shows. I'm just doing it. That's it. Y'all doing it for money.
Fear the purpose.
Yeah, fear the purpose. That's what you're saying. So black men with money is the rich men.
This whole doctrine, though. This whole doctrine.
You get that the parable of Lazarus?
Where's that at?
What is
it? Luke?
Like 21 or something like that?
Just look it up. Look it up just to make sure. I think it's Luke. A lot of stuff you see in Luke is in Matthew as well.
Yeah.
16, 19.
231.
We'll see. That the NW, they think that NWO is going to be, when they come out those bunkers, that it's going to be the fruits of their labor, but they're going to go right into slavery. Okay.
Yep.
G.H. salute those who serve. Come on. If that was the case, they would be all homeless, eating cornbread and donuts. Goddamn liars. Yeah, I go to the Roman Catholic Church to get a sandwich, and it got slimy pork bacon on there and shit. I mean, bologna. They don't give a damn about who they serve, man. Bunch of phony. Anybody going to the military, Joel 3, you're going to be those dead bodies piled up of blood. And the animals and the fowls of the air going to be eating y'all demons, man.
Sign yourself up for failure.
Go ahead, brother. I was just speaking to the guy. This is Luke 16 and 19. Here we go. The hockey. It says, and there was a certain rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared
Clothed in purple?
every day.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Clothed in purple.
Yep. Did it say gold too?
Hey.
Go ahead.
Now I see why he thinking that's this.
I'll read it over, bro. So I got it.
This is something that they would never go into church. You know?
It says, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen.
Uh-oh.
And fared sumptuously every day.
That Nate.
But go ahead. We know who that's.
Yeah. That's the top wicked elite, man. You know? The top bankers. Okay? That rule this world. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It says that there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, laid at his gate full of swords.
And that is parabolic, of course, right? Of our people, right? We're the beggars, okay?
But no, go ahead. We got one.
Go ahead.
It says, hey, Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of swords, and
Right,
desired
the swords that they've caused, okay? Been put into these, you know, the like Baltimore is full of fucking swords. You know, when you really look at it for our people, America in general, but I'm just saying the condition that our people have to go through, you know, because you got some people that, you know, live, you know, pretty decent, you know.
yeah, but America in every city got that.
Yeah, they got everything, you know. But I'm talking about like the bad education system. That's all over that's all over. You know, the indoctrination of America, the roach infested cities. You know, I mean, different places got different animals and stuff that they gotta focus on, right? You got gangs in different places. Okay, the projects. Okay, go ahead. The families are torn apart.
It says, and desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
Right? And that's where our people be trying to get those business jobs, you know, that you know, just to try to make ends meet in this world, man.
It says, moreover, the dogs came and they his sword.
And that's these other nations that come into our neighborhoods, okay, and they reap the benefit off of our people, man.
They're eating off the internet, like Amazon. A lot of those heathens sell their products.
Right.
And they
Timu.
making big money off of it. Timu.
We're the number one consumer here. Okay?
Christmas time, Black Friday. Black people buy the most shit on Black Friday than anybody.
We end up killing each other inside the stores too.
I found out what they'll do. The price would be the regular price. They'll lower it, put the tag and lower the price, put the jacket back up to the original price. So you really ain't getting the sale.
Yeah, what they'll do is another way to do it called the bait and switch.
Yeah,
They'll raise the price, right,
yeah,
to a higher price, and then they'll drop it back down to make it say, okay, this was the price it originally was, and it really
Right.
wasn't. That's called the bait and switch. So let's say this thing normally costs $50. We'll say it costs like $80, but we knocked it down like $48.99. The way you save like $1. What do you do?
And some of the stuff that's in, that they do on Black Friday, the prices don't change at all. Some depending on what you try to get, the price will stay the same.
Well, some of that stuff is stuff that was returned
Yeah.
that people didn't want, or it was a factory defect, and they fixed it, and they can't do nothing with it, so they'll sell it on Black. I know this because I got shit, something that my wife's son got us, and that shit lasts like 2 days, you know? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was a thought. You know?
The things that people wear, the merchandise and all that stuff, that shit is actually cheap to make, man. You know, these other countries,
The China man shit.
that Birkin bag that all them chicks be buying $20,000, $30,000. It only take $100 and something to make it.
All you gotta do is put a what they call that? Basically, put some to make it look important.
Yeah,
You know, put value on it, like they do diamonds.
yeah, the beer.
We just paying for the name.
Yeah, that's
Right.
all it is. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just wondering, like, how did we, you know, back before all of this manufacturing and, you know, the processing of everything, you know, we would have things more in abundance. You know, but it's like now we paying for convenience. You know, that's what a lot of people want. They want convenience. That's why you go to.
Maybe we got stuff. Oh,
A lot of people are paying for convenience. That's why you go to a restaurant, You know what I'm saying? You're paying for the convenience of being served your food. You know what I'm saying? Fast food, you want it right then and there. You know? And then you got all these what they would think that it's delicious foods, is different types of foods that a lot of people want. You know what I'm saying? That you don't know how to normally eat, you know? But if you wanted to try to make it yourself, it probably, be a little bit costly, you know? But go ahead. Well, time, it takes up too much of your time, you know? Because you working so freaking much. Right? That's how I got 1 and 6. Go ahead.
It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sword.
And if a dog lick a wound, okay, dogs are into blood, man. Like as far as carnivorous type of animal. Yeah, you know. Yeah, they're not coming to if a dog licks a sword, okay, that sword might end up being an even more infectious wound, man.
And it stays there too. Right? But that's why when I was young, I never liked wearing band-aids. My mother would like, put a band-aid on your knee. Shit never heal. Only way it heals is when the air hits it. That was me anyway. Everybody got their own opinion. I hate band-aids. When I was doing your window, I cut my damn finger all the way down the middle, and it never bled. The blade went all the way in my bone. Never bled, never went to the doctor. The shit was just white. I just never liked Band-Aids. So when the dog licking the wound, it means the wound never heals. If you keep licking your wound, it's never going to heal. See, that's a Jake. That's a Jake you don't mess with. He's got death on his mind. He one of them niggas got death on his mind. That's the nigga that I would only deal with in the jail cell. You know, where he got no weapons. Then we'll see who's what. Wearing those slimy hard shoes. How you gonna stand up?
Yeah, I hear a lot of stories about these tough niggas out here with these guns and shit. They go to jail, they get turned out.
They ain't like that.
Yeah, man, they become. I think they become worse than slaves up in jail.
Yeah, because they don't have no fathers. Yeah, men, the older Jakes is the one turning.
Yeah, you know? Fuck that ass up, literally.
You know? Yeah, split like a loaf of bread.
God damn.
Black is black. Yeah.
Hitting the buns.
Yeah, he's almost like your jacket.
Be blacker than the color black.
That Hamite, you think?
Yeah.
All right.
I think Mike. Remember that Hamite came up and I think his palms was black.
Yeah. I said, damn, I never seen anybody palms black too. God damn.
I'm blacker than all of you.
Yeah, that man was mud and
You know,
cured.
they holly melanated.
Yeah.
But they, well, really, the all were Israelites.
It's called bats black. Really bad. It's like black holes.
Yeah. But what's crazy is they frozen with much to even eat something. You know? Which is crazy. Yeah, it's proven that too, because they can't do anything. They're on a lower level than Esau.
They didn't even eat something.
See, they can't even, man, at least Esau can get some Levi jeans and a pair of Nike shoes and magic. Yeah. Them Hamites, man, they have all kinds of different colors. Yeah.
Different type of shoes as well.
All right, go ahead, brother. It says that it came to pass that the beggar died that was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom.
The elect coming back, okay, being the first fruits, okay, go ahead. That's not the son of Joseph, you know, go ahead.
The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom.
Go ahead.
And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me. And said Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue.
I don't know where the like that's where Nate saying
Yeah.
because it said Father Abraham, that was talking about all Israelites. Had nothing to do with Esau. Which, you idiot, who came out of Abraham?
Idiot.
Right, and Isaac, who came out of Isaac?
Jacob.
So, so really, Abraham will be Isaac's father as well. I mean, Esau's father. Grandfather.
Yeah, right.
And Esau is, Isaac is Esau's father.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
They have demons, they have purple that live sumptuously every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If that's talking about y'all, then yeah, it's y'all.
Purple rats.
Gold fringes. Go ahead, brother.
But that Isaiah 14 and no 16. You get that?
Yeah.
Isaiah 14.
You want to finish that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, but Abraham said, son, remember that thou in this lifetime deceivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things.
Yeah, that goes back to the blessing. Remember he said you were blessed with the riches of the world, blessed with the earth, blessed with the sword. You had it at one time. But keep reading.
It says, but thou he is comforted that thou art tormented.
Right. But those around come around.
Yeah. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. The Lord giving us rest. You know what I'm saying? And the start of that rest is that when the society starts crumbling, man.
Right.
You know?
Esau go down.
Esau, that's a sign of Esau going down, man.
Don't it say that in the kingdom, the Israelites will wake up singing, praising the Lord. They will sing upon their bed. Yeah, that's true. You ain't gonna have to get up, go to work.
Yeah, set your alarm clock.
Yeah, set your alarm clock.
You know?
Get up. And carry on.
You out of PTO. You know? You got to work 90 days and all that. You know?
Well, we put here in hell right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, and beside all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed. I believe that's it. So that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence.
Who know what I'm saying? Get great golf sticks. It goes back to separation. If I'm not mistaken. I know. We went from Crown Vic bench seats. You call them. The coupe, man, the two-door.
God damn. That made my arm hurt.
Like, where the fuck would you wear goddamn spandies like that? And your stomach sit way out there and your ass is flat as a pancake.
I'm also confused about the shirt because I thought the shirt was a spandex too.
She probably look nice if you just turned the head all the way around.
Yeah, I know.
Then the front be flat,
Yeah.
and the back be out. That's crazy.
Damn, at that region, you have a reason to call it big bag at that point.
And them Edomites look bad when they get like
Big bag.
FedEx box trucks. On the passenger side, they got a little seat that go down.
Yeah, that little seat. Yep.
You take that out and just fucking weird, man. This place, Malachi 4 was a 1 and 4. This place has got to burn it. This place got to burn that.
And then somebody should have told that white woman, don't put that. They look worse than like they talk about us, the black woman. We ain't in the best health. None of us is either, right? But you see them Edomites, you get a 300-pound Edomite compared to a 300-pound Jake. It's a total different look. They be like, they be like big up front. They got these little skinny ankles and shit. Like,
Yeah.
That's big fauna.
It don't help when you got that Dave Blunt guy. Y'all seen that picture?
I saw that. I know who he was. I found out he's a rapper. Yeah, but once you get like 700, that's no looking good. So, I mean, that man about 700.
But you know what's crazy is
He can rap too.
my brother lives in Los Angeles, right? and I seen him like posting Instagram videos, like a crowd and everything, and I seen that picture. My brother pretty much is guy. He works for him, so he's like, he getting big and all that. I'm like, yo, like you got to chill out. Man.
It ain't nothing new, man. Back in the hey, how you doing? Yeah, back in the day, they called the Fat Boys in the 80s.
Yeah,
You know, and that, they glorified that sickness, man. You don't see anybody's doing that.
you say you got to roll him around with the fucking wheelchair and shit.
That big rapper dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave Blunt. His name Dave Blunt. Big
Yeah.
700-pound guy.
And then you got Big X the Plug and shit, walking around without no shirt on. Stomach in his lap and shit. He can rap, but why put the damn shirt on, man? It's not appropriate.
You know, a lot of big things on the internet here, like
They doing that shit now.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, go ahead, brother.
no.
Like in a sense, it's like the woman can be proud of they are. They don't have no problem with it, so why not change?
I mean, I'm used to seeing Rick Ross do it a lot. So.
Yeah, Rick Ross is doing that shit.
Yeah. This old was big. Now she done lost weight. No,
Man, it won't be long. She'll be back big. That's temporary fix.
she talks shit about the skinny bitch that she trying to
Phony, man.
It's fake. It's wrong. Everything about this is fake.
I'm for real. You know, there's this woman that got online and said she had titled a weird dude. And I'm like, let me see this. Why she say weird dude? She said her and her boyfriend took her to some damn party, didn't know it was a swingers party, got her drunk, and then they started switching around on her, right? And then the boyfriend set it up for a whole bunch of men to lay with her and shit. And she went along with it.
Right.
So then she sit in the car and said, weird dude. Like, bitch, you like that shit. You know, the Lord set her up to do it. This is all Sodom again, man. And then she said, well, yeah, I liked it, though.
Of course you did.
You do a video.
But we're due.
Isaiah 1 and 9. Isaiah 1 and 10. When you get
What were you quoting?
except the Lord gave us a small remnant, shall have been like Sodom.
Well, you know, the Lord calls us Sodom. In that same book. He called us, he said, thou like Sodom and Gomorrah. Which proves that we were called different things.
You'll find out recent versions. You'll find a rocking chair on there.
Well, yeah, I bet you Jake's had one.
Goddamn, rocking chair shit. 3-wheel.
Good for the wooden floors.
God damn.
I must say, Esau would love that.
Hey, go ahead, brother. That temperature started dropping.
It is.
Isaiah 1 and 9. It says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom.
Oh, that was it. That's what I was, yeah, that's what I saw.
And we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
That's what he was calling us, like Sodom and Gomorrah. But that's what it is, man. We're the worst of the worst.
No, that's it.
Yeah, we're the worst of the worst, man.
You Holocaust. Yeah. They represented one of the young represented. Yep.
That was the one that was.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. This is the first one. Holla. He got killed off first. She represented America. She really didn't have any significance. But the younger one, she was sleeping with everybody up until she got old. You know, she was alone. They said that she got used up so much that she was even so disgusted with the men that was doing it. That's how bad that was, man. She was going in, man.
They were going in.
And they was going in like 12, 13.
What tells you what? The Lord created harlots.
Yep. She had all the like how the woman had the thing. She had the posters of the soldiers up there and everything. They was running trains on her.
Yeah, that king who gave up his daughter, he sacrificed himself or something, gave his daughter, and all of them ran through him. He gave up his not daughter, his concubine.
Oh,
That was
because
the judges.
they was trying to
That
go
was the
after.
judges.
They was trying to go after. What's his name? They was homo.
No, that was talking about
Wasn't it Benjamin?
I'm talking about Benjamin.
Yeah, tribe of
The one you
Benjamin.
talking about is in Lot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's different. When he tried to, that's when he trying to give up his daughter. But this one is with Benjamin.
Yeah.
And and they wound up killing him or something, right?
He killed her.
He killed her. He parted her.
Yeah, he
body.
separated her body. Because when she brought it back, he knew she was no good.
What are you? Are you a Christian? Are you a Christian, sir? All right. How you feel about Trump being in office?
What's that?
How you feel about Trump being in office? No, we.
Yeah, I want to say no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. But what about Kamala?
They probably
Hey, man, that's good.
All right.
yeah, I got it.
You all right with us? Yeah. Yeah. But you know, Biden was too. Biden was a racist demon himself. He said it. He said, what are you going to do? We're going to prophesy. All right. But did you know God was racist? Yeah, God is racist. Did you know that? No, they never say that. No. Can we read you something? Out of the book, out of the Bible. The good book of the Lord. All right, Leviticus 20:26. Well, we all come from, it's not about skin color, but it is nationality, nation. Because we've been mixing over the years. Right? Somebody got it? Let's see how if God is racist. Leviticus 20:26.
Got it.
Go ahead.
This Leviticus 20 and 26. It says, and ye shall be holy unto me, for
Right?
I, the Lord, am holy,
Right.
and have severed you from other people, that you should be mine.
Does that sound racist? When he said, I severed you from other people, that you should be mine? Let's get that Amos 3:1 real quick. One more. Yeah, well, he's severing the Israelites. Remember, we talking about the Israelites. That's what he was talking about. Right?
This
Amos 3:1.
is Amos 3 and 1.
Here we go.
It says, hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel,
Talk about the Israelites, right? Go ahead.
against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
That's to the point. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. So if you said only you and you and you is all I know, not everybody else, is he talking about a specific person when he says that? That's what the church don't read. They don't read that the Bible was for the Israelites. Now you will see Gentile and stranger because we were scattered amongst the other nations as well. That's what that's going into. Remember, somebody get the slave sign. Somebody got it. Get that. Yup, right there. That's something that they want to wipe away from history about the falling away of who God's chosen people are. You know? Now, race don't have nothing to do with skin color. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. Yeah, it's not white or black.
I'm gonna tell you, when they came over to Europe, and we got beat down too.
You know why, don't you? If you know your Italian heritage, you'll know why.
But not exactly.
Yeah, because they say you come from black
The
blood.
Moors.
Is that true?
Yeah, man. Y'all
Moors.
break it down to him.
The Moors.
Teach him what he doesn't know.
Well, you got this book right here. You know, it's called The Black Kings of Europe. And at one time, you had so-called black men ruling Europe, as well as that's similar to why they call it the Dark Ages. You know, that ranges from around 200 200 AD all the way to all the way up around to the 1300. So that 1,000 years, that was pretty much black men ruling Europe. and parts of Russia as
Yeah,
well.
explain to me about the Italians.
Yeah, the Italians, well, they come out of the Italians were descendants of these people. So they go back to the Moors, which these people ruled Italy.
You seen
know.
Gladiator 2?
Well, it just came out. It's a fresh movie. You know?
Yeah.
But our people got into that rulership. But even before that, the Romans, they were of the mindset that as long as these people, these nations are with us, they will supply them, right? But if you fight against us, then we're going to conquer you.
What's the guy? Septimius
Severus.
Severus, yeah.
What do you guys say?
Well, first we got to finish. I was hoping the brothers got to the point. The Sicilians.
Yeah, the Sicily. Yeah.
Sicily.
Right.
They, the so-called black man was ruling over Europe. The Europeans were not white people originally, right? You had different nations of black people there. And what happened is, black man, we were ruling the Sicilians, who were also under slavery. That's when the race mixing came in during the time of the Dark Ages, and then they just become looking white. This is why Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro, they act just like black men, and they love black women. There's a reason for that. It's because they're like a lot of the Sicilians are still our.
No, I'm just saying. So, like, you go to a lot of other Israelite camps, they'll automatically say white devil, white crap, this, that, and the other. See, us, we not like that. When you look up the definition of race, you will not see anything about skin color in it at all. So this is why we don't curse out no matter what propaganda might say about the black Hebrew Israelites, so-called black people. We don't use black Hebrew Israelites, right? We just use Hebrew Israelites. But no matter what propaganda might say about the so-called black Israelites, you got Israelites like us, right? That'll tell you, and that'll take the time out of our day to tell you without all the yelling and screaming. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah, we gotta see a base camp like the rest of them.
So what we doing? 2 Corinthians 11:22.
Answer your question about the what we out here. Yeah, pretty much.
We're gonna show you in the Bible. See, we'll read scriptures that the Christian church won't read you. They have a problem with it, because when Jesus, you believe in Jesus? Yeah, he was a controversy. Why was he a controversy?
Nobody.
Why was he disliked? Because he told the truth. Well, to us, to the rest of the world, he was an evil man. They called him a serpent in his Bible. They called him a devil. Read that. We're going to show you.
It's the 2 Corinthians 11:22. It says, are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I.
That's why that was synonymous. He was saying that because we were scattered and lost. We lost an identity. See, when the people of God come together, they're going to look like all nations, cultures. They're going to look like everybody. But they will still be of the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah. Right? Get that in Revelation 7 and 9 in the blue letter real quick.
Yeah.
And
Paul will show you.
Paul was a Roman, right?
And he was a Roman himself.
He said, "I'm an Israelite."
Yep.
Right? That's just like we come from. They say America, but you got different nationalities here. You know what I'm saying? America is not a nation.
Yeah. Yeah, but everybody think because you see the word Rome, you think of white people. Well, remember the Caucasians took down and after the Japhetic people from Romulus. That's where the word Rome comes from. Greek was a multitude of nations combined together. So just because somebody said they're Roman don't mean they're white.
Yeah.
And that's what white history is destroying.
You got what they call the Greeks. You ever heard of the Hellenization? They Hellenized the world, so they would take over a land of somebody, and they would name the land after somebody, whoever the Roman conqueror was.
That's today. We call ourselves Americans. All these people that run the world today, are they really Americans? Do they really belong here? Absolutely not. Are we really Americans? Absolutely not. Right? Get the thing. Bring that Revelation 79.
Got this Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 9. It says,
They're the biggest liars, man. Go ahead.
it says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues.
What'd you say again?
Like, I understand what you're saying. I don't think
They have to be singled out as evil because they stole everything. You know what the word that word JEW means? Somebody look this up online etymology. Yeah, they naming themselves Goldstein and Silverstein. Come on, man. You know that tells you they run the world. They do. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't want to.
No, but God hates.
I don't.
Did you not think? Does God hate?
Love you guys, and I love that too. No, I don't.
Does God hate? Yes or no? You don't know. See, that's what. Get that, man. Malachi 1. You're supposed to be a. You said you were a Christian, man.
When I get to be him.
Now he's telling you right here. Yeah. You ain't gotta beat him. You know, when you pray to the Lord, you talk to the Lord. Huh? See, that's what they say is written by you. So was the U.S. Constitution. So was that money. But you accept that money, though.
I got that.
Yeah, that's. Right. But come on, brother. You can't say that it's not okay to hate. The pedophile that try to snatch your daughter up, do you love her or hate her? No, it's not different because they snatch us up from different countries and rape, rob, and murder us. That's why we're in the condition we're in. No. Where's that at?
I don't know. But I'm a Catholic.
You
want to love your neighbor, right? Get that in Mark 12:20. But you said forgive something that's still happening to us.
Everybody has like, we all have our
Of course.
So everybody has.
That's true. That's true.
So you have to.
But these guys.
Continue. You know?
Okay, so according to the law, if I go over there and shoot an old woman in the back of the head, and I go to court and say, "Please forgive me, I just made a mistake," that judge gonna be like, "You crazy? We're gonna lock your ass up 50 years." Yeah. You're not getting. And this is what the Lord said. Ecclesiastes 3:15. Somebody get that real quick. We're gonna show you that God does not forget. Whatever you did to somebody, was that Job 34:29? Get that real quick.
This is Ecclesiastes 3:15. It says, that which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. It says, and God requireth that which is past.
Oh, so that means, go ahead, brother.
No, I'm just saying. Where's the other side? These guys here on trial, they run every bit of wickedness that's on this planet, and you telling me you want to forgive them?
They pass laws that little toddlers can change their gender, and that's all right. Oh man, you got to be crazy to believe you think that's good. Well, you know what? You're gonna forgive that? Are you gonna forgive that though? That your little 5-year-old girl can change her gender. She can't go to McDonald's by herself. They're gonna ask her, where's your parents at? But she can tell you, I don't want to be a girl no more. And those people, it's like, what did the man say? Governor Rothschild said, give me the people, control the people money, and I don't give a damn who make the law. He knows. So if I may say, exactly. You sound like an Italian too. One of the things that they realize is that you can pay somebody to do your dirty work for you. You know, and that's one of the things that the Catholic Church did too. They realized with religion, you can tell anybody to do whatever they want to. They can control you through religion. Let's get that Mark 12:29. He said, God says, forgive and love your neighbor. Let's see what the Bible says. Oh, man. One more verse.
on,
One more.
Whether
One
you
more.
love me or not, I love
Oh,
you.
we love you, man. We love you. That's why we out here.
I appreciate you.
Well, he was trying to reach out, brother.
I appreciate anybody who
Yeah, but when it's
Hey,
devil,
so did the Hells Angels, right?
yeah.
They stand for something.
That's right.
Yeah.
But when this devil reigns hell out on this earth, you're going to remember what we've been saying. When they crashed that economy and those little boys and girls can't eat, right? When riots and stuff start happening on the planet, when more disease and pestilence is coming across the globe, you're going to then say, God, there are all these earthquakes and all the sickness and the disease and the guns and the shooting. Who do you think is doing that? The spiritual power. What spiritual power is doing that? Even the dog. Now, who do you think is responsible and talk about outside of this realm for all the killings and murders and deception and theft and slavery? Who's responsible for that? Do you know? No, I'm talking about outside of this realm. I'm talking about in the spirit realm. Who do you think controls that? All the killing and everything. Who controls that? God. Thank you. Now, why would God do that? That's the question. Why would God cause all this? No, we can't do it. It's Zephaniah 3 and 9. No, we can't do that right now. No, we're not inciting that. No.
That's like Hitler.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Exterminator. Very evil. That's exterminator.
Yeah, but God was responsible for that too. He is.
Always like I'm like,
Take a
well,
seat.
who's responsible?
There we go. See, you have a zeal.
I know.
Well, no, we can't.
That's what puts me in my head.
That's right.
When God is always good.
Right.
Why is he-
That's right. Because he's not always good. That's what we understand. You got to have fear of God. The fear of God punishes unified nation. When we came on the slave ship, and some of you too, maybe you're Sicilian. Some of y'all were darker. Some of y'all, like some of the Sicilians and Irish, the black Irish who were white, they caught hell too. Not like us, but y'all caught hell too. But who was those people that gave y'all hell? That was the other white nation that understood it's not about skin color, it was about who you were. Yeah. They had an issue with you being Sicilian because y'all come here.
They knew. They
You know what I'm saying? It's a movie called True Romance from Quentin Tarantino. And they go into that about the Sicilians coming from our people. But those people that you say, the Jewish, right? They're behind a lot of the racial mixing. You know, we were just speaking about that. They're behind a lot of the racial mixing. You know, because they want to keep their bloodline pure, but they look at everybody else. And this is something you can actually look this up. They look at us like we're cattle. We're expendable.
You got to understand those are the evil.
It's like,
Hey, what's that with Zechariah 3 and 8?
I'm not gonna like.
Wait upon me,
I
said the
want to
Lord.
just drive
I got it.
over with the car.
Oh, it says Zephaniah or Zechariah.
What does it say? 3 and 8, wait upon me.
Oh,
Well, we got to get one more for you. Mark 12:29. We just quoted, the Bible says, wait upon the Lord.
I
We
love
can't
that.
exterminate nothing. All right. It was a fun dialogue.
I learned.
Yeah, hey, in that day, hopefully soon, that dog gonna hunt him down and chew him up, man. Stick him on him. Stick him on the devil. I ever hear you say stick him on the devil. Hey, that's a Jake. That's a Jake. Jake is the only one want to love every dead body. Do that for camera edification, Mark 12.
Got a little box.
Huh?
Got a little box.
Yeah, no, yeah, Jake. That's a Jake. That's Jake all day, man. Them black women think they when they mess with the Italian man, then that's a white man. There ain't no damn white man. That's not Caucasian.
You see his eyes lit up with loving the black women.
like with his deacon eye and thought.
Yeah, them bubble eyes that come out.
Oh, yeah.
Mark 12:29. What's up?
This is Mark 12. And the feet all tight.
Yeah. I remember I was a child, I was a toddler, and we used to go out and play the wiffle ball, and you had that big plastic bat with the little, it'd be little at the bottom, but at the top it's all big, and we used to throw the plastic ball and swing it. And it had the echo in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, we used to call it wiffle ball or something. How does that damn thing look like, man? And the feet like this goddamn small, but up here is way off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, how the fuck did you do the Michael Jackson lead? I'm falling over.
Man, that comes to show that comes to show you that the feet and legs, they gotta be strong.
Yeah, they gotta be strong.
Man, to be old up some shit like that, man. Your hands cold.
Come on, man. It's time to get tough. You know, another hour. So, come on, man. This is when I get pumped up.
Yep.
But it don't bother me. You gotta be real cool. Right? Go ahead, read that, brother. This is Mark 12, 29. We're going into the fact that you can
Love everybody.
Yeah, they love everybody.
It says, and Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandments is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Oh,
Go ahead, brother.
I was just saying, because I think we was about to say the same thing. It said, I was going to say, listen carefully, because it said, hear, O Israel. It did not say, hear, O the world, okay, the whole world. It didn't say, hear the people. It said, hear, O Israel. That's very important. Right.
It says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
And that's one thing that they want to talk about. You're supposed to love everybody, but you're not even loving the Lord. Well, you're not even doing that.
You're not even doing
That's
that.
the first commandment. Yeah. You want to talk about loving this? That's some brotherhood over breakdowns.
Yeah. Okay, I love the Lord. Okay, well, do you eat pork? Yeah, I eat pork. You don't love the Lord, man. You don't have fear.
That's some coexistence type shit, man. You know, we not the Lord didn't set up nobody to be in no coexistence, man. Okay,
Animals don't even do it.
no, man, you got it, bro.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
I saw this bird. It was a real big bird. Had a baby duck. Yeah, and everybody keep painting out like nature. Yeah, to be some Disney show, and that's what they try to paint out.
Oh, man, nature is true.
Yeah, that's what they try to paint out. The humanity is to be
No,
and you wonder why it don't never work. This big ass bird, I can't remember what the hell it was called. Had this baby duck in his mouth and swallowed that bitch whole.
yeah.
Hey, that reminds me of Family Guy. Damn, nature, you scary.
Yeah, I mean that thing. It was. I was shocked that they showed that on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was howling, fighting around and shit. That's nature. You know
No,
what I'm
nature
saying?
is cool, man.
Yeah.
You got an animal that lay eggs, and then a snake can come back and come by and just swallow all the eggs.
Yeah, hell, you know. It was a storm. Yeah, and it was attacking a bird's nest. You know, all the babies out was in there, and it was hollering and it just kept snatching them up one by one. I was like, man, that is great. Yeah. And the last two, they just flew up.
But we want to love everybody, and what is it? Lions don't make packs with hyenas. You know? Like, come on now.
Yeah, you see some shit like that. That's GMO.
Put them in the bucket of zoo or something together.
They some GMO experimented on
Yeah.
lions and hyenas, man. They
Yeah.
just go run experiment on going back out there and running in the wild.
Like you go to this aquarium, pretty soon you having sharks swimming with fish.
Yeah.
You know, animals don't even they don't live like that, man. You know,
Yep.
they
That's a
separate.
good point. Yep. Birds and stuff. Oh, I was just explaining. I saw this video. This big bird. And mind you, a duck is another bird too.
Another bird.
Would that be cannibalism? This real big bird had this baby duck in its mouth. It was on YouTube. And it was, like I said, hopping around, and it just kept biting it, until it was trying to, it just wouldn't die, so it just swallowed the bitch whole.
that's a bird on another bird. Which meaning what? Birds are not equal.
Look at that. Look. You don't see no small birds.
No, man.
And those
The
big
little birds sitting on the clothes.
Yeah.
On the line. Yep.
Chilling.
Electric line.
Yeah,
Them big birds, what they like doing too, with the little birds, they like eating the unborn eggs. Yeah. And the mother get fucking pissed off about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Muhammad Ali wrote that out years ago in the interview. Them devils was bad.
Yeah, man.
He said the birds and everything else, they love their own kind. You know, Muhammad Ali was wrong with that shit.
Yeah.
yes.
Doves go with doves.
Go to blackbirds, yeah. For us, we just all mix the hell up, man.
But for birds ain't even doing it. Animals ain't even loving one another. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they even got different personalities. Seagulls are like sea pirates in a way.
The only reason why a bunch of them birds are around them little big birds, because there's only one or two of them.
Right.
If four more land on at an equal amount, them little birds will be gone.
Right.
And then the big bird takes off.
Yeah, that's the spirit, man.
More just yeah, that's water, man. So I was saying, even though all birds got different types of personalities, right? Seagulls are known for being like sea pirates. You know, you look at seagulls as like selfish bastards, which they are in a way, but that's their role. They snatch things. And, you know, when you eat them, especially if they mate, like the ones I saw in the video, and that big ass hole was snatching up the base. A crow would eat them. You don't see crows now. A crow would eat them.
You see how razor sharp their beak is? The Lord could use them as a bite tool.
Eagles.
They'll pick up a small animal.
Yeah. Now, the world was made for our sake, meaning whatever woman we got. That's why whenever you watch an Israelite so-called black man, that's with any other nation, that child looks good. They're a beautiful child.
Yeah.
When you said Edomite, they mess with another nation. The child don't look so good, like in the spirit. They would have to mess with like a heathen, like another Moabite woman or some shit like that, just for their child to have some. But when they mess with the black woman, that's why the black woman is due. Because no matter whatever nation she mess with, the child is not gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? They always look like an experiment, like you said. But with Jake, any of us, we lay down with any other nation, the child gonna be like, all right, ain't gonna be no ugly. Even when Esau laid out with Esau, their children are ugly. Remember Queen Latifah said that? Got ugly babies. And you know the rats, man. Them children ugly. Oh man, son. You can see when you look like a Fire M child.
Yeah.
You know when he was a baby. I don't even want to look at that damn.
Fucking got those long ass noses and shit.
Yeah, they're hyper.
Long ass noses. But hey, they're talking about loving your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? They don't love us. You know, we never got finished it.
And we'll close up soon.
Yeah.
It says, "It was all thy mind and with all thy strength." This is the first commandment. And the second is like this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Hold on.
This is Leviticus.
They're supposed to be the people, right? They're supposed to be the people of the flood, which we know that they're not. Right? Why they ain't doing it?
They're kicking people out their homes. When you read the 29th verse, it says, "Hear, O Israel," but that's talking about the Israelites. That's not talking about everybody else. So it's for us to love all mankind. I mean, all our and we can't even love our own now. That's talking about the elect right now.
Yeah.
We show love to the other Israelites that's going on.
Yeah.
That ain't talking about everybody. They have a misconception of the Bible.
Yep. Which is being under a spell from those wicked leaders. You know? Those wicked leaders, man, gotta get that fucking act together, man. You know? You're supposed to be leading the flock back onto the Lord, man. But you leading them astray. You know, the scriptures talk about that. Woe unto the pastors that lead my people astray. You know? How you supposed to be an Israelite, but you ain't leading them onto the Lord, giving them the right name. You know? Jeremiah said that. I want to say it's Jeremiah 23:1 or Jeremiah 24.
About the pastors.
Yeah. Woe to the pastors.
That's it. Yeah. One.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah 23:1. It says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Oh, not like that guy right there. He could be on the street, man. Well, he is. He's an Israelite, right? Which we believe that he is, right? He could be. He's the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You know, but you got people that would look at him like the elder said, "You're a white." You would say, "You're a white devil." You know, get on down the street, cracker.
That's for the audience.
For the audience.
It's all about the Ducky Fresh and the Get Fresh show.
Yeah. I said this a couple videos ago. Any Israelite that calls himself a black Israelite, get away from him. Because he's looking for clout. The views are
Yeah. They let the people go through.
Yeah, just give him one.
Oh yeah, what you're saying is true. They're saying that
Oh, no,
we don't
I
care
got
who.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to take heat, we don't care, man. Go ahead.
You want to know whether they hear whether they
Half of those people that follow that shit, they don't even care about the truth.
Yeah,
They don't care about entertainment, man.
Yeah.
It's just better than Tubi TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're better than
It's even you're probably getting better than Netflix.
Yeah. Hey, all this shit shut down. All that shit. Who the Lord loves. You know, that's what it is. You know, it's cool right now. You know, cool to be an Israelite, cool to do all that stuff right now. But pretty soon it ain't gonna be none of that, man. You know, but you know, hey, got anything else? You know, and with that, Lord willing, this edify. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Sure.
Give double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. The sincere Solomon for the Akim out here that's going and pushing his work and treatment necessary. Solomon and walk on the ball.
Shalom, beloved of the ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.